know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. 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 I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get under your sexy body. Come take me on tonight. Don't wanna go there. Come take me on tonight. Don't wanna go there. Don't care who's watching when we tearing it up. You know that magic that we got, nobody can touch. Looking for some trouble tonight. Yeah. Take my hand, I'll show you the wild side. Like it's the last night of our lives. We'll keep dancing till we die. I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone. So while you're here in my arms, let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. 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 Like we're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. We're gonna die young. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Speedway, brought to you by Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. For all your car shopping needs, look no further than Findlay Volkswagen. Now, before we get things started, due to the current COVID climate, we have implemented policies and procedures to make sure that your safety is a priority here at the arena. So before we get started, if you're in the arena, we need you to turn your attention to the monitors at this time now.
Hello, and welcome into the HyperX Esports Arena. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We understand that you're excited to get ready for your game, but first, there are a few rules we have to go over regarding COVID-19. First, we ask that you please wear a mask at all times. It's okay to pull it down to eat or drink, but other than that, we ask that you make sure you wear your mask properly throughout your stay at the venue. If there is not enough space at the bar, please wait behind the orange line and someone will come out to assist you with your food or drink order. We ask that you please maintain 6 feet of space between you and those around you for social distancing, and especially do not congregate on stage after rounds conclude. If you arrived here in a group, you can of course stay with that group. If you came together, you can play together. We understand that these rules can be tedious, but we thank you for your patience and understanding. We're all trying to do our part in the effort to return to normal as soon as possible. In the meantime, we hope you enjoy your time here at the HyperX Esports Arena, and thank you for your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Speedway. My name is Newer J, and this is not Warliken.
Yep, we're not Warliken, but I'm just as fun.
That's absolutely right. I am joined with Mega J Keezy, and we got this thing going on with the one and only Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall for all your car shopping needs. If you're looking for a reliable, honest car shopping service, look no further than Findlay Volkswagen. Now, Jay Keezy, you and I actually haven't even talked that much. Because I wanted it to happen on camera. Is exciting. So give the people at home a little background on how long you've been here.
I've been here since SNS number 2. So I've been casting, been playing. I'm also one of the leaders of Pirate Hackers. And honestly, I'm just a vibe. I just do everything. I haven't won SNS yet, but at the same time, yeah.
But you've been here since number 2.
I've been here since number 2.
So you've seen it all. You've seen everybody come through, come and go, leave, stay, win, lose. You've seen it all. So, and Warliken always said that you have an immense amount of knowledge about the game. So we will be picking at that as we go through the night. So, man, I'm excited to get this thing going. Enough about us. Let's get the show on the road. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the arena right now, I need you to put your mask on, put your game on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Saturday Night Speedway. Let's get this thing started, ladies and gentlemen. This is qualifier number 1, race number 1. Jay Keezy, where are we, buddy?
All right, so we are on Animal Crossing, which this is actually going to be the spring map for Animal Crossing. And we're going to be on Pidgey right now, who actually won SNS last week. And he paused it because he had to take off smart steering. So, you know, he kind of forgot to change that before he died.
Explain that to me, the smart steering ordeal.
So smart steering, it pretty much, it turns the turns for you automatically, but the issue with that, you can't take any of the no iron shortcuts if it's on.
Okay, so it stays on the main course. You can't really go off-road, do what you want.
Correct.
Which obviously in the end would affect you.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want that. And as you can see, there's already a green shell Giant Beast Knight coming over onto Glitch, and we do have, I think that's, oh my god, I can't.
Oh no, that's 805 right there. Go, okay. So Go Army Beat Navy actually isn't 805. 805 is on screen. We'll get that. There we go. That is Go Army Beat Navy. I believe his name is Jesse. But the interesting part is his take is Go Navy beat Army, and 805 is actually wearing a Go Army shirt. So I'm sure that's gonna rile up some feathers depending on who wins right there. As you see, Go Navy is in first place right now. Cuban Boy in second place right now. The question is anybody sandbagging? Because there's some big names in this qualifier.
So it doesn't look like anyone's sandbagging. There is that bot all the way in the back. At first I thought that was a glitch, but it's not. So that's actually kind of scary because that bot could get that shot at any random moment and just instantly target shot anyway.
We love when the bot makes moves, but looks like who is in second place, who's coming from all the way behind. There is a King Boo back there. It could be Glitch. We're not sure, but Go Navy is in first place right now. He's rocking the Yoshi. I got to respect him. The third and final lap, winning it with ease. Winning it with ease right there. Rocking the Go Navy tag right there. And he looks over to 805 and says, hey, buddy, you got burned right there. 805 is actually still racing. 805 coming in a solid 11th place. It's not 12th, but 12th was a bot.
Right.
So,
that was 11th, but at the same time, I feel good being Go Navy beat Army, even though the Navy did lose against the Army today in the football game.
Did they?
Yeah, so he's trying to bring in some reputation.
Well, hey, right.
Navy.
He's still representing Navy. Let's go over the list of who's in qualifier number 1. Talk to me. Now, we got Jadeda, obviously, which is now called the House of Jadeda. It was the Hush House, now is House of Jadeda. We got Sauce, who's actually, it is Mr. Scooty is here with 4 of his children. So how many do we have in this one?
We have Sauce and Mr. Scooty. Those are the only 2 in his family that are going to be in this qualifier.
And then there's 3 more in the other 2 qualifiers. We'll talk about that soon. But you got Big B, you got Glitch, the 17-time champ. Double O Mikey, riding my Pidgey, who finally found justice so we can end that hashtag. Cuban Boy, Go Navy, as you saw right there in first place. Mr. Scooty, the father of the 5 other racers here. Aries, and we got a switch around. Looks like 805 switched it to Go Army beat Navy. I like it, so we got a little bit of rivalry here. But Navy is in the lead, and he's rocking the Yoshi. Where are we for race number 2?
So we are currently on Mount Wario, and this is a section-based track instead of a lap-based. So this first section, no one really likes it because you only have that 1 item box to work with, and then after that, it's pretty much ends the first section.
Tell me what you hate about this course.
I hate the first section. Like, go into the second, third section, I love it. People hate the trees on the second section, but I personally, I love those.
I like it. As you see, Glitch right there in third place. Got the bomb ready for somebody. And who's this?
This should be Aries. I believe that
is Aries, yeah.
But right now, we actually have the champion himself currently in first place. It will be Pidgey with a bomb sitting in first. And that bomb can be very deadly, especially on the shortcut before the trees.
If he uses it properly. Talk to me about the shortcut before the trees.
So the shortcut before the trees, if they have a shroom, they can easily take that and get a single item box. A lot of people, they don't use a shroom for it. They take it with no item shortcut. But in my opinion, it's not really worth it for the no item shortcut. It's worth it with a shroom.
And what was it? We'll talk about your racing career after this one's over. Let's finish this one right now because we got going to that third and final section. You got Glitch in second place right now, duking it out with riding my Pidgey. The champ said, hey, I got my first. I'm hungry for my second. He's got that plantain protection, leaves it, grabs 2 more item boxes, going around, looks to be that second to last turn there.
And right now, like, Pidgey has a big enough gap. Doesn't look like Glitch has anything in second place to take out Pidgey. However, last place for life, sitting in that third place spot with 2 mushrooms could potentially make it work. Glitch only getting double bananas and not going to be able to catch a Pidgey. So Pidgey will be taking home this first place victory on Mount Wario. And we get the Pidgey shuffle
go
along.
The Pidgey shuffle. Doing the shuffle. This is the Pidgey shuffle right here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Look at that. Look at the rhythm. Look at the rhythm we got going. A nice hoodie, man. Everything is clicking right now. So you were a racer, right?
Yes.
And let's talk about that. How good are you?
I feel like what sucks is I don't like brag, but I'm like maybe in the top 20 of SNS all time.
All time?
Of all time. I feel I will put myself in the top 20.
All right. We'd like to see it. But before we do that, hey, let's go to qualifier. For our second qualifier, let's do on-deck races real quick with Hush, A Heat Fresh.
Hey.
Boo Shell, NQ, Riley, Sneaks, Kiro, Jadex, Free Dizzle, Zero, Blue Tunic, and Daddy O. If we called your name, you are in qualifier number 2. Please hop up to the HyperX Hype Tunnel. You are on deck. You are in qualifier number 2. So you're saying you're in the top 20.
I would say I'm in the top 20.
What was the highest you finished at an SNS?
Third place.
Third place.
Yeah.
All right. Very respectable, but not a first.
Not a first.
Why not?
So Sneaks and Glitch, and there was another racer in the past. They have all screwed me over on getting a first place. We would go into the last race, and I would just get ganged up on by Glitch, Sneaks, and another player, and ultimately lose that first place. I would be first place going to the last race.
That sounds like an excuse. It sounds like a 100% excuse. So I want to see it put to the test one of these days. But let's see here on qualifier number 1, race number 3. Where are we at?
And we are on Grumble Volcano. The thing about this map, it does change every lap. So you will see a lot of bits and sections constantly fall off the map, which can be dangerous because that means you have to change your lines as well while you're drifting, otherwise you're going to fall off.
As Warlock always says, this is Crumble Volcano. As you see, Go Navy in first place. Jadata, though, trying to represent the Hush House back and forth, trying to do something with that green shell. He's got a star coming up behind him. He's got to be careful passing what could be Glitch right there. I'm not sure if that was him or not.
I think that actually was Glitch, so Glitch will be falling down over into the mid spot. We currently have a battle between Pidgey and Go Navy B Army right now between the top 2, and Pidgey does have double roads to work with.
Go Navy is really representing well in this qualifier. We'll see if he's able to carry that momentum over into the next stage of our racing. As you see, Aries right there in 4th place. Now, what's something special about Aries?
Aries is the brother of Vani, who is an inward racer as well, and so is Aries as well. And Aries also only uses Luigi. He doesn't use anyone else that's part of the meta.
I see. As you got Jess, I guess, in 3rd place, making a move right there. Has a mushroom. Oh, here comes a blue shell. Somebody's mother-in-law. And look at Go Navy. Ooh. Dodging the blue shell, saying I'm going to drive off this track knowing he can get back on much quicker than what the blue shell would have done. Impressive timing on that one.
And the thing is, when he came back up, the blue shell explosion hit Pidgey. So Pidgey got hit in that explosion as well. And Aries falling off from a boomerang. That is going to be unfortunate for him. That drops Aries down to 7. And now you have Jess, I guess, versus Go Navy in this final turn. But it looks like Go Navy will have that lead and taking the better lines, and will begin this first place victory.
Wow. Go Navy with another first place finish. 805 should probably change his name back to 805. Luckily, the football game, they did win, but that was the only thing right now because Navy is dominating Army right now. The best part was 805 came over and said, hey, look, I'm wearing an Army shirt. He said, if I win, make sure you say something about it, but you haven't won. So
yet.
we haven't had anything to say about it, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, we can't say anything about it. And then, I honestly would love to see the Navy football team and the Army football team actually come out here and compete at SNS.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an intense matchup, and I do love the rivalry. You love, it's a brotherhood. They're going at it. I see 805 talking some smack over there to Navy, a.k.a. last place for life. But, yeah, I mean, Navy is definitely representing today. We'll see how he ends up. Now, do you have any predictions for tonight overall? I'm Vani, Glitch, and Pidgey. I feel like Pidgey still has that momentum from last week and could potentially get a back-to-back championship. All right. We'd like to see it. We got some new names in the mix, too. I was talking to Kiro earlier. I said, Kiro, man, this could be your night. And he said, no, Glitch is here. I said, no, what are you talking about? So you can totally take him down. I also know 2 Inches Mo. He needs to do better than the other 2 roommates for us to rename that household because right now he lives in House of Jadata. So we'll talk more about that as that shows up. As he got going into the final race of qualifier number 1. Where are we going here?
And we will be at TikTok clock, and the map moves like a clock with the pendulum swinging everywhere and the gears changing. So right now we will actually be on Glitch, who's going to be in first, taking the low ramp instead of taking the glider ramp, and he's just going to get the tricks off of these gears in order to keep his speed and back that green in order to change for a better item.
Now, tell me something about. Oh dear. I was making sure Pidgey wasn't about to go down there. He's got that extra red shell. He's got to use that for defense, maybe. And it looks like who's it? Glitch in front of him right now?
Yes, it will be Glitch currently in first place, Pidgey in second. And right now, it's just a battle between the top two at the moment. They're really not close in third and fourth.
You got Aries right there in fourth place, having a little fight right there. Oh, he's got a star behind him. He's got to be careful. Goes for the single item box there. What does he get? He's going to grab triple red in third place.
Ooh, I could already hear Pidgey screaming in my head saying like, no, you gotta be kidding me. So we do see a blue shell coming out to play. It's gonna be attacking Glitch. Glitch doesn't have the item to block it, so he's just gonna eat this blue shell. And looks like Pidgey is still gonna be in second place. Throws a red at Glitch, and now Pidgey's gonna be sitting in first.
Definitely has to take the full brunt of that blue shell. As you see, the one and only 17-time champ in second place. One thing I talked about Glitch, I had an interview with him a while back, and I said, hey, man, what is something that, you do, when you're racing? And he always talked about if someone does something to him, he remembers and looks for opportunity. So he remembered that red shell. Let's see if he comes after Pidgey at the last second here. Looks like he's having some trouble back there. Look at also that big old, look at that. Look who's in first place.
Oh, that was almost a clean drag from Pidgey. But Pidgey will still walk out with first. And we did have a shock in the blue shell come in at the last minute. So Pidgey, that is 2 first places for him. And actually, wait, 805 got third place.
Wow. 805 getting third place. Redemption for Army. Unfortunately, you did lose twice to Navy right there. So overall, he got it. You see the sportsmanship, the gentlemen shaking hands. You love to see it. The dads of the arena.
Well, one dad of the arena.
Well, I mean, there's so many here. They all just blend in. Half these people call me granddad. Let's take a look at some of the replays for qualifier number 1.
And right here, as you can see on Animal Crossing, Go Navy beat Army, aka last place for life, had a big lead, was able to get that first place. Pidgey beating out Glitch on Mount Wario for his first win of tonight. And then as you see, that blue shell dodge from last place for life did hit Pidgey, which dropped Pidgey back. But last place for life, he was able to recover and still get first place. So they both got 2 first places in this SNS so far qualifier 1. And you saw that almost green shell drag from Pidgey, almost taking out Glitch, but it didn't. But Pidgey was still able to get that first place victory for himself.
You might be right about Pidgey carrying over his momentum. I mean, he's definitely performed very well. Now tonight we do have a smaller number of racers, so there will only be 3 qualifiers. Why don't you talk about the format that the tournament is in?
So we have technically 4 stages for the tournament. You have qualifiers, second chance, semifinals, and grand finals. Qualifiers, pretty much you're competing against everyone for points in order to move on. From qualifiers, the top 22 will automatically go into semifinals, and then from the 23rd to 36th position, they'll fall down into what we call second chance, where it's just one race of 200cc baby perk. I'm not going to yell it right now. I know more like it's probably going to scream at me, but once we do that, we'll take the top 2 from second chance. They'll go into semis. Semis is 6 races, and then you take top 6 from each semis. They'll go in to make up the grand finals, and grand finals, 6 races. Top 12 gets paid out, but you know for a fact you want that first place glory.
Absolutely. You want the glory, you want the bigger piece of the pie, and mostly the money, that chunk of change that goes in your pocket. Looks like we do have an interview set up, though, with the champ right there. Go Navy beat Army, a.k.a. it's last place for life. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
We're doing all right. Talk to me about that race, man. You came out the gates hot today.
Well, today's the annual Army-Navy game for college football. So I decided to play as Go Navy Army. Sadly, Navy didn't win the game, but this ain't football. This is Mario Kart. Hey!
This is true.
Try getting half my points, then talk trash.
Okay. Oh, we got trash talk over there. Was that old 805? That was 805. Now, are you, so did you serve in the Navy?
Yes, I've been active for 10 years. Now I've been reserves for the last 2 years. So about 12 and a half years now.
Very cool. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate you for your service. And I know 805, I think he's going on 20 years, I believe, in the Army side. How does the football game obviously didn't work out for you in your favor today, but tonight you're doing really well. Have you ever taken down an SNS championship?
Sorry, could you repeat that last question?
Have you ever won an SNS championship?
Nah, I've came close a few times, but I haven't quite gotten that big win yet.
So tonight it could be the night. I mean, have you been doing anything differently at home, training, doing any different regimen?
No, I just finished taking 6 classes at UNLV, so I haven't really had much of a chance to practice. So we'll see what. But now the semester's over, I'm gonna practice it through winter break. We'll see what happens.
Nice. Well, congratulations on getting through that. That's 6 classes, a lot of classes. So congrats on that. What are you going towards there at UNLV?
Though I'm majoring in finance and Asian studies.
Nice. Is there something you want to do after school there?
I'm trying to get back to Japan or Korea. I'll take either one.
Nice. Were you stationed over there?
Yeah, I was stationed in Japan for 2 years. Visited Korea quite a few times.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, man, we wish you the best of luck. Last but not least, you want to give a shout out to anybody at home?
Shout out to my teammates in KP. Thank you, for my teammates, for coming tonight. Also, shout out to Pirate Hackers, SRG.
Anybody else?
Shout out to everyone who decided to come to SNS tonight. I know it's not as big a turnout as usual. Shout out to Jeff for trying.
I like the trash talk. I like it. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you can carry that momentum on to the semifinals. I'll let you get back to the bar. I know Frankie's over there probably waiting for you as well, so we will see you shortly.
All right, thank you.
And let's take a look at the scores. We have the scores after qualifier number 1. Let's go over those now in a minute. Here they come. Here come the scores.
Drum roll.
And there they are. And hey, look who's in first place, right in my Pidgey with 52 points. Go Navy with 46 in second. Glitch coming in third, kind of under the radar there with 40 points. Jadata in fourth place. House of Jadata representing with 35 points. Jess, I guess, with 27. Cuban Boy with 26. Aries, not bad, with 25. Big B with 20. Mr. Scooty, also Go Army, all tied with 20 points. Double O Mikey with 19, and Sauce rounds it up with 4 points there.
Ooh, that's definitely an interesting tie right there between Mr. Scooty, 805, and Big B sitting at 20. But with Glitch getting that 40 points, I feel like he's just playing a little bit more conservatively because he's like, all right, there's only 32, 33, 35. I can't count right now.
That's all right. Get there.
35 people competing tonight in SNS. So he can easily relax in qualifiers because, like, well, I just have to score at least 28. I'm guaranteed to go semis. So.
Absolutely, you're right. And I mean, Glitch sometimes does that. He kind of stays in the middle of the pack, doesn't have to do too much work. He wants to get to the grand finals, the semifinals, and that's when Glitch kind of unleashes on everybody. Let's take a look who's in qualifier number 2. Let's mark it down. So, what do you know about Hush?
Absolutely nothing. But
Well,
you know,
I mean, he is the head of the Hush House, but the Hush House has been dethroned. It is now House of Jadata, so he's gonna have to rack up those points if he wants to name that back. We got Ahe Fresh. Do you know Ahe Fresh?
No, I think he's a new player, but all I can say is, man, that boy is fresh.
I like it. And if you win, hopefully we'll see more of the man who is fresh wherever they are. We do love new blood. That always mixes it up. We got Booshell. Booshell is also, I believe, one of the children of Mr. Scooty, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
NQ is here. Riley is here. Sneaks, our 8-time champion, who just won 2 weeks ago. So Sneaks will see if he can carry that momentum over. Kiro, the man I talked to earlier. I want to see if Kiro has what it takes. I think he does. I think he can take this whole thing down this week. We will see. Who got Free Dizzle? What do you know about Free Dizzle?
He's not that very free, but, you know, it's the holiday season, so it's Jolly Dizzle right now.
I see what you did there. Obviously, number 8 was J-Dex, our resident professional bowler. We call him the striker around here. Zero. What do you know about Zero?
Zero is the type of guy that would talk a lot of mess with everyone and will also troll a lot of people. But at the same time, like, he's still a good spirit guy. But I don't think Zero has the SNS victory. I think he's still, like, inching for one.
I like that. I like that. And we got in 11th, we got Blue Tunic. And last but certainly not least, it's Daddy O. And looks like Osiris is over here trying to reset the controller. Looks like they had a communication error, which happens in Mario Kart. So they're getting that set up. Who is going to win this qualifier?
I mean, besides saying the obvious answer, Snakes would probably win this, unless he also does the glitch strat and just play conservatively. But I usually don't see that from Snakes. I could probably say Zero or Blue Tunic.
I'm going Kiro. I think it's Kiro's time. Kiro is taking this entire qualifier down. Kiro, please don't disappoint me.
I mean, hey, I would so love for Kiro to win. Like, trust me, I've been seeing Kiro since he first came. So I'm looking forward to him getting a win. But at the same time, it's like, it was the same thing with Pidgey. What else you have to do in order to get better, break that threshold of constantly like not doing where you want to do.
Right, getting to the next level. Now, talking about the Pirate Hackers, how long have you been with them?
So since we first started, which was last year in March, actually I think it was the day after my birthday, March 31st, or it was like April 2nd was when we started Pirate Hackers.
And how'd y'all come up with the name and the logo and all that?
Thank you, Kiro. I probably can't talk about the how we came up with the name.
All right, let's keep it.
Because it's a little PG-13.
How about the logo?
The logo, you can actually shout outs to Knight. He had his friend create a logo for us, and then next thing you know, we took it from there, and we're like, yeah, no, we like this, like, because originally it was just a skull. It wasn't the whole thing.
Right.
And then we were like, nah, we gotta update it, make it a little bit better, make it more stand out, and here we are today with the Pirate Hackers logo.
I like it. And what's it like being on a team like that?
It's a lot of different personalities, say the least. Like, especially our team, it ranges from, like, I think the youngest we have is technically Sneaks with his age, and then the oldest we have would be Knight, Jory, and Kira with them sitting at 28. So it's like, it's a good variety, but at the same time, everyone's personality like just mixes, like, it blends well, but then there are times where all of us will clash against each other because of everyone's different personalities.
I mean, that happens on every single team, so that is definitely not anything new. But looks like we finally got the game set up and ready to go. Qualifier number 2. Looks like our first race, we're going to be in Donut Plains 3. Talk to me a little bit about this course.
So for one, this track is actually my favorite course. So,
why? Why is it your favorite course?
Because it is so free to run, because on this, after the first set of item boxes, you have a no item shortcut. Majority of the people in SNS, they don't take the shortcut. You literally only see maybe like 2 people each qualifier. You actually just saw Kira take the cut, and that usually will put you up into the first place, and you just run.
So you're saying that cut right there, why wouldn't a majority of people take it? Is it risky?
It's risky because if you mess up, you actually slow down on the grass, or if you're going against more competitive players, they will literally bump you into the wall and you'll get stuck.
As you see, all right, we got Sneaks right there. He took the shortcut. It obviously worked. He's in first place right now. Got that plantain protection as well as a red shell in that back pocket. Ready to use that at will. We'll see how he can hold on here. Look at how many Waluigis are on that mini-map right now.
Yeah, that is 4 Waluigis currently racing. But as you see, we only have that one Waluigi in front. We do have a shot come in play. 2 people did dodge a shot, but it's still a big enough lead for Sneaks right now and Free Dizzle.
Now, in your opinion, why do so many of the more elite players use Waluigi?
Honestly, personal preference, because I use Roy. I don't use Waluigi. So, I don't know, because the whole meta is Waluigi Wiggler. That's like the main meta with the competitive team. But other than that, like, it's just personal preference.
So you're saying Waluigi doesn't have any advantages, right?
Over Roy, they're like roughly the same.
I see. As you see, 13 right there, taking some damage, getting carded as 2 stars go flying right by him. And he actually drops all the way back into 8th place. Is that 13?
Yeah.
I think that's Free Dizzle.
I think that is Free Dizzle.
And there's Sneaks right there, just clapping his way to victory in first place, picking up where he left off. It'd be nice to see a Sneaks shuffle. What do you think?
That would be nice, but Sneaks is also a little more
Yeah,
I don't
what's
want
Sneaks
to.
like? Tell me. I mean, you play with a guy, he's on your team. What's Sneaks like?
Okay, honestly, this is weird. So when he's in person, he's more the reserved type, like, I don't want to talk to anyone. But get him online into a call, he is a chatterbox.
Is he?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
I want to see the chatterbox version of Sneaks. I think I've seen it maybe once every now and then when he wins. We see, but there he is right there. Has so much energy right there. He's got the hair though. Look at the hair. He's rocking the hair today. I'm not sure what that was, but hey, we got a lot of support in the arena. If you hear something in the back pocket, that wasn't me. We're going to race number 2 of 4. Where are we at now?
We are at Dry Desert, which is the infamous bagging track that literally you will see half of the lobby go ahead and option to bag this. And currently I think we have 4 people opting to bag this.
4 people hanging out, bagging it. There's Kira right there, one of your teammates. And NQ is also back there, gets that triple mushroom, heading on up there. There's quite a few that are not bagging as well, though. We'll take a look at that in a second as Sneaks back in 12th place, grabs a star, grabs triple mushroom, has another star to work with. So we'll see if that is going to, this basically, when you're sandbagging, it's really that last half lap where all the chaos ensues.
Usually, but on this track especially, it's literally the beginning of lap 2, middle of lap 2. Because you could get the blue shell so early on this, and then you could just screw everyone over. Unfortunately, first place actually did waste their corner, so if they did stay in first, unfortunately, they wouldn't have anything to protect the blue shell.
And Zero actually uses that different controller, right?
Yeah, he uses a smash box, well, a fighter's box. And that, honestly, that's a lot of skill in order to use that, because a lot of people are like, oh no, I can only use a controller on my pro controller. But for him, bring out a whole fight stick and use that, that's absolutely insane.
That's super impressive as you see him using it right there on that mini camera right there on the pod cam on the left side. As he jumps into 3rd place, he's got a mushroom and a fireflower to work with. J-Dex, though, in 2nd place, has a coin. He's holding on to that. He's got that sound horn in the back pocket in case that blue shell or red shell decides to come by and say hello. And look who's in 1st place, the 8-time champ, having to redeem his family name since and he uses the mushroom dodge, using the mushroom dodge to dodge the blue shell right there. He said, "Don't worry, Dad. I know you put shame on our team. I got this." And look at him, man. He's representing and doing what he usually does, which is winning.
And the thing is, that is now his 2nd dodge in this race. He dodged the shock that happened, and being able to dodge that blue that helped him out, and having that banana after taking that cut, he will be getting that 1st place. And a little showboat.
Little showboating there.
Showboat.
I thought he was gonna back over it, so you can actually go over there and still cross the finish line.
Yeah, because of that line, technically it starts at that wall, so it's, yeah.
One day that's gonna backfire, and we're gonna put it in a highlight. But
I'm waiting for that day.
So far it hasn't. If you win that much, if you got that big of a lead, it is what it is. With that being said, we do have on deck racers, our 3rd and final qualifier. If I call your name, you're heading upstairs. That is Yo Forbes, Baby Park, Heart and Soul, Air Boom, Vonnie, Jinx, Sports Joey, 13, 2 Inches Mo, aka 2 Inches Mo, and Batter Cookie. If we called your name, head on upstairs. You are in qualifier number 3. You are next up. Also, if you are in the arena and you're new here, we do something here called Second Chance Battle, and tiebreakers and such. But what usually happens is half the people say, "Oh, I didn't do too well," and you leave, and then turns out you were in Second Chance Battle, and you're going to miss out your chance. So please wait until Second Chance Battle is over to head on out of here if you do not qualify. And we're going to race number 3. We are where?
On Ribbon Road, and this track is more of a technical track. You can bag this, but a lot of people do option to run this because bagging it is a little bit risky in the FFA.
What do you hate about Ribbon Road?
Honestly, I would have to say try to take one of the cuts on this track and getting bumped out by someone falling off.
And you just mentioned the FFA, was that correct?
Yeah, free-for-all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the free-for-all? Is this a free-for-all?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like the Federal Aviation something, so that's the FAA.
Yeah, I'm like, that's FAA, not Oh my God.
Same.
Okay.
And there's Kira right there, the guy I said is going to win this entire qualifier. Come on, Kira, I need you to pull here for me. And you got Zero right there, dude. That controller is crazy. I mean, I'm assuming the buttons help. I mean, you just kind of, is it pressure? Is it like you got to tap them? How does that work with steering?
Honestly, that's a good question for him because I personally, I would never use the Smashbox to play this.
And that's more, you said like a fighter box, or more on fighting games you would use it.
Yeah.
But you can use it here, and it's working for him. So as you see, Jadex right there, our local striker, Jadex has really been doing better and better and better in the last few months that we've seen him.
Oh, yeah, you know, he may be known for his bowling, but he's definitely going to be known for his Mario Kart skills. He did try to take out Sneaks, but Sneaks had defense to work with. And looks like it's going to be Kiro currently in first, but Sneaks does pass him because of the banana snipe.
Come on, Kiro. I talked about Kiro winning this entire qualifier. I think he can do it. He's playing with Roy right there. He's got the green shell, takes him to first place. He's got that for protection. Uh-oh. It looks like no. He's got fireballs flying here and left and right. Is somebody? It's a blue shell. It's a blue shell. Everybody's pulling the old after you. Here comes the blue shell taken. Who to target?
I think it target JDX.
Oh man.
Not
And
sure.
now you're seeing the chaos ensuing. All 7 racers are right there in that tight little knit pack. Kiro is jumping up to third, went from 7th to 3rd, has the mushroom. Is he no! Did he hit the bomb?
Wait, that bomb! Hold up. Okay, Sneaks just got first, but the bomb placement.
Oh man.
The bomb placement from the Air Waluigi player, that was clean. I think that was Blue Tunic with the bomb. Yeah, that was Blue Tunic with the bomb. That was clean.
I'm looking over at Kira right now. He's got his hands in his head, and he ended up actually dropping all the way back to 9th place.
Oh.
We hopefully will get a highlight of that. He dropped the bomb right in front of him. Final lap, last turn. He had the mushroom. He was ready for the mushroom shortcut as well. What's going on in the chat over there?
Honestly, you have Warliken commenting about Sneaks not wearing his PH stuff, but Jeff said that he was wearing a hoodie, but it got too hot.
Shout out to Warliken in the chat as well, joining us, I think, somewhere from the East Coast. Hopefully he's enjoying his vacation, but do you think he's by himself right now in a room, like focused, or is the entire family kind of watching Mario Kart together?
I don't know, because I'm like, that would be pretty cool getting your family to watch it.
That would be cool, and kind of, they can see what you do on the weekends. That'd be kind of fun right there, a little insight into there. So shout out to Warliken and family on the East Coast. Hopefully we're doing you proud over here. I'm trying to remember all the knowledge you taught me as we go into race number 4, the final race qualifier number 2. This is DK Jungle.
Yeah. Oh, see, you know track.
Look at that, dude. I'm moving on up. The big barrel that's at DK kind of helps as well.
True.
And the giant jungle helps as well. I want to go here. This place looks great. Look at all the waterfalls, this, that, and the other. As you see, Blue Tunic right there in 4th place right now. The man who kind of dropped the bomb on Kiro's parade right there. And you see the Zero, the guy we were talking about with that, you call it a smash pad?
Smashbox.
Smashbox. Got it.
Yeah, so still be able to use that. I did see a bomb in his inventory, so I think he's going to hold on to that. But Sneaks having double protection right now in 1st place is actually pretty good because even if 2nd place gets 2 red shells, he's still going to be able to block it.
Well, I thought Kiro was going to take that last one, so I'm pretty upset that Blue Tunic ruined my prediction for me. Jadex right there, our local striker, got the green shell, but Zero's behind him. Here comes that blue shell. Who's it going after? It's going after Sneak. He doesn't have protection. Oh, no! What happened here?
So there was a shock, and it shocked him right over the gap, so he fell off. But it actually, him falling off made him dodge the blue shell, so Sneaks is actually very lucky.
Wow, very, very, very lucky. The timing of that shock led him into the, what I think is called the invincibility frame.
Yep.
And the blue shell said, you know what? I'll give you a pass this time, as Jadex in 2nd place. And in 1st is
Sneaks.
Not sure.
It still Sneaks in 1st place right now. In 3rd place is going to be Free Dizzle right behind Jadex.
This is the 3rd and final lap of qualifier number 2. And you got Free Dizzle right there. He's got 2 green shells to spare. I feel like the bridge is a good area to kind of let them go and kind of ping off each other. Oh, dear.
They definitely are because no one notices it because you're coming right out of that turn. And by the time that you actually see it, it's too late to react.
Sneaks in first place. Take a look at that mini map. He's got quite the gap. Unfortunately, he hit a little bit there, kind of slowed him down, but he's got the sound horn. No!
Oh.
The boo takes away the sound horn.
Wait, but second place spam all 3
Oh,
red
no.
shells. Sneaks is still
Wow,
getting first place.
wow. And second place was the one and only Kiro. You see Sneaks putting his hands in his head. He knew he got very lucky. But again, that's a testament to his racing. I mean, he has such a big gap. If he didn't have that big gap, he wouldn't have been able to cross and get into first place. It was Kiro that sent the barrage of items. He did what he could, but at the end, it just wasn't enough. Your champ, Sneaks.
I mean, still being able to get that second place. That was the last race. Yeah,
that was race 404.
I don't think that second place really helped Kiro that much. I think that actually, because everything that happened before, I think that honestly killed him.
Kind of looking over people's shoulders here to see what the point totals are. Looks like we do have replays, though. Let's take a look at those now.
And there you go. We will be on DP3, and you see 13 getting spammed by everyone and getting pretty much passed at the end, having to get that 8th place. But seeing Sneaks right now just running this, getting that first place victory for the first race of the qualifier. And there you go. You know, got the calm, collected Sneaks right there. And then dodging the blue shell after dodging the shot that already happened. And then him still having that stream, turning into the wall, almost messing up, but still being able to pass it. So that will be his second first place this time. And there you go. You will have Kiro getting hit by the blue shell explosion that happened, dropping him down into 7th place, going for 3rd place right here, getting bombed. The bomb hit 4 people off of that.
Wow.
And there you go. You do see Sneaks getting shot on the gap, but being able to dodge the blue, getting spammed by 3 red shells, still having enough time and momentum, still being able to cross the finish line. Shot comes, but it doesn't do anything for Sneaks.
Dude, Sneaks taking it down out there, really putting on a clinic. We'll have those scores shortly, but I'm pretty sure Sneaks was kind of took that whole thing down.
He definitely did. I think that was actually Sneaks got first place all 4 times. I think.
Did he? Was it a perfect 60?
Yeah, it was 60.
Really?
Oh.
I think one of the times we weren't on the camera when he crossed the finish line.
It was the bomb with Ribbon Road, since everything happened right there.
And we were focusing on that. Well,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, the newest, I think, does he have a perfect 60 though before? That's the question. I think he might already have one.
He should already have a perfect 60. So
I think he might already have a perfect 60 in his pocket, but man, he got another one right there. He was putting on a clinic, like we said. He did have that momentum from 2 weeks ago. He's really been getting back to it. I mean, he had a little spell there for about 5 or 6 weeks where he wasn't doing what he usually does, but it definitely looks like he is back. We do have a interview with the man who was on the receiving end of that bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, Kiro from the Pirate Hackers. Kiro, how you doing, brother?
I don't even know how to feel right now.
Well, explain to me what your emotions are, man.
You ever fall off a diving tank?
Are you talking about like at a
diving board?
carnival?
At a carnival where they throw
Where
a ball,
someone
they
throws
hit
the
target,
ball
dunk
at
it
you
in
and
the
you
water?
fall? Yeah, I mean for charity, yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you?
That was me.
I mean, you're saying just everyone was throwing stuff at you and you kind of, dude, I thought you had it. I thought you had it and that bomb came out of nowhere.
The bomb, honestly, like I didn't expect it to go off when it went because I've been trying to figure out how the mechanic works with the bomb, like when it goes off. Sometimes it gets delayed, sometimes it doesn't, and I'm not sure if it's like, does the bomb have to see you in order to go off, or does it just have its own little timer? I don't know.
I think it has to like see you just
Does
a little
it?
bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that's what I thought.
it does have eyes.
It does have eyes. It does.
So,
Because I think literally like right after it lands, like there's like maybe a frame where the eyes actually see you. Like if you actually pass that, then you should be fine. But at the same time, it's weird.
That's what I was under the impression of. So I was thinking maybe if I use my mushroom a little bit sooner, I could probably still get past it and maybe still have enough speed to get over the shortcut, but wasn't enough. I didn't think fast enough.
Now talk to me about DK Jungle. I looked over there. You were kind of pounding on the desk towards the end there. You did everything you could. Walk me through what happened there, man. It's laughable.
Oh, man. So, honestly, I was having a hard time trying to get an item for the first lap. I had to fall back a couple seconds, get some coins, try to get some items to catch up. Didn't dodge the first shock. But then I don't know, have a lap of 3. I randomly pulled a boo, and so I decided to use that. When did I use it? It was sometime towards the end of it. And then the next item was a fire flower. So I'm like, all right, cool. Use the fire, spam second, and then I guess I took Sneaks' horn. So worked out for me, and I dodged another shock.
You dodged it all. You did get second, though. You weren't able to get first, but I think you did enough to move on. If not, you'll definitely be in the second chance. Kiro, is this going to be your night? Are you going to take this whole thing home?
I don't think so, honestly.
Why not? Well, not! That is not the attitude I need, Kiro.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I just got dunked on for the first 4 races of the night, and I normally never. So
it's all downhill from here. It can't get worse, right?
Well, you know what? I'm going to try to be positive. There can only go up from here.
Exactly. It can only go up from here. You totally got this. We believe in you, man. And obviously, you're a fan favorite. You've always been a fan favorite. So your time is coming, man. We can't wait for that. Last but not least, who you want to give a shout out to, man?
Obviously, shout out to the Pirate Hackers. You're my favorite team. You're my first team. You're my home. Biggest part of what makes me feel like I belong here. Other shout out is obviously my best friend Squidgy, aka Summer, representative for Powerpuffs. I love you. And shout out to the rest of the racers. Thanks you for being here.
Man, Kiro, we love you. You're an ambassador of the game of PH. And wish you the best of luck. I'll let you get back over to seeing Frankie. I know you're over there between races, so go say a hi to him for me, and we're going to get this thing still moving on. I believe we're already going right into qualifier number 3.
Yep, no commercial breaks. We're going straight through.
We're going straight through to qualifier number 3. I like it. So let's take a look at the roll call and who's in there. We got Yo Forbes. What do you know?
Neither do I. Hearing them.
Got it. Oh, well, let's actually before we do that, let's take a look at scores on qualifier 2, and it is the perfect 60, and we got clarification from the chat from Warlike and himself. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sneaks' first perfect 60, so a round of applause to Sneaks right there. 4 first places in a row. Blue Tunic, 41 points. J-Dex, 36. Riley, 33. Zero, 32. NQ with 29. Hush got 28. I think Jadata did get more than him there. Kiro, 26. Free Dizzle, 16. Boo Shell, 10. Daddy Yo, 10. And Ahe Fresh was not so fresh in last place with 7 points, but not too bad. I mean, still a decent showing.
At least it wasn't, just 4 points in that qualifier. Now, the brag, you can't have fresh in your name and then not be fresh and
right
get bottomed.
Exactly. So, and looks like qualifier, the on-deck racers are actually already on the stage and ready to go. So we're just going to get this thing going, aren't we, Tom? And, these are the qualifier number 3. Yeah, they're already on stage. But let's go over them. Yo Forbes, we don't know anything about. Baby Park is another one of Mr. Scooty's children. We got Heart and Soul. Do you know anything about Heart and Soul?
Heart and Soul is from Connect P. They've been here a couple of times, so I think they got a little momentum to give
a little momentum. And then what about Air Boom? What do you know about Air Boom?
Air Boom, the man who wants redemption to get into grand finals, and also the man who will break any equipment that we have where he wins or loses.
Well, the good thing is you can replace that, and you can repair it as well. And yeah, he did have that heartbreaker. He didn't get in the grand final. Vonnie 951.
The N-word player to have, I might say this wrong, I think it's 3 victories now under his belt.
I think he has 3 or 4 victories, but yeah, he used that inward style bike, and he's definitely getting to be a master at it. Jinx, a crowd favorite. Also, we're not wearing the usual Waluigi. I believe is it Bowserette? Bowsette. Sorry. Okay, so it's Bowsette. Sorry, you all knew I wasn't gonna say it properly. Bowsette rocking the. So I mean, hey, maybe the new outfit might be what it takes. She might take it home for the first time. We're still looking for our first female champ of 2020. I believe we only have 3 more left. Who else we got? Sports Joey. What do you know about Sports Joey?
The man that's now looking for redemption he now has a hashtag called Justice for Joey since Pidgey ended.
Oh, so now we have a Justice for Joey.
Yeah, but it may or may not catch on. Who knows? We'll see.
I don't think we're ever going to find Justice for Joey, to be honest with you. So you guys keep searching. To round it out, we had 13, Bruh, 2 Inches Mo, and Batter Cookie, a couple of the usual suspects that are always here. And let's get this thing started. All I know is they call this Moo Moo Meadows, right?
They call this Moo Moo Meadows or Cow Farms, according to Geronimo, who's not here today.
Where is Geronimo? We miss you, man. Come on back whenever you can. I know he's got a busy life, so we'd love to see Geronimo back when we can. And you got 13 right there in second place, currently itemless. Looks like no one really has anything right now, going already into the second lap.
Oh, yes, especially with her and Sil being in first place with a red shell and second place having nothing. First place is just going to run away with this. You do have Vonnie currently sitting in third place. But as you can see, her and Sil just easily dodging these cows, keeping that line very tight in order to keep this momentum.
Do we know Heart and Soul?
Yes, he's been here a couple of times. He's from Kinetic P.
Kinetic P, and I mean Kinetic P is a very respectable team, so he's definitely had to have some skill behind him then.
Oh yes, most definitely. I raced with him a couple times in friend lobbies, and he's pretty good. He's pretty solid.
And you got Air Boom right there in second place right now, looking for a redemption, as you talked about. Talk to me about that redemption. I mean, that grand final, he barely missed.
He barely missed grand finals, and if he would have won, that would have been his first time ever going to grand finals. So he's still looking for that little redemption just to get into grand finals, because he's been itching for that spot after like almost a year of constantly going to second chance, mostly.
It could definitely happen tonight. And you got Batter Cookie right there in third place, but already finishing the race with a slow clap. And then Mask, you see the name right there, Vonnie 951. Oh, I love Vonnie because he plays the character. From everything from dressing up to the eyes, to the slow clap, all the drama. I love it.
Honestly, I need a staring contest between Vonnie and Warliken.
No, Vonnie wins all day.
You think Vonnie will win?
I think Warliken would say, no, I don't want that. Vonnie would win all day. I think Warliken will even say it in the chat. He'll say, yep. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm trying to take a look at the standings there and how that ended up finishing off, but looks like the randomizer is going off. We'll see where we're going to race number 2. We only have 2 more races after this one, and the qualifiers are going to be done. Obviously it's the holidays. A lot of people, got stuff going on, traveling, this, that, and the other. And so they will be, obviously the attendance is a bit shorter. The hotels are also slower as well. It's just the time of the year it is. But also a big shout out to Finley Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. None of this is possible without Finley Volkswagen. So we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for what you do. Let's get it started in race number 2.
And we will be going to Shy Guy Falls for the second race of qualifier number 3. And already Vonnie getting a banana for defense in first place. That's actually a very comfortable position because there's no way he's going to be getting hit out currently. And right now you will have Air Boom still sitting in that second place spot. So Air Boom trying to make a solid run right here in the qualifiers, trying to make sure that he stays in this top 3 position.
Air Boom's definitely looking sharp. So we'll see if he can carry that momentum on over. I hope he can, because that's, one of those stories that we want to see have a happy ending in 2020. We saw Riding My Pidgey finally find justice, and he got his first win finally last week, which was awesome to see. Everybody was huddled around him, hugging him, high-fiving him, and then getting 6 feet away from him.
Yeah.
But that was awesome to see. So hopefully we have another one of those storybook finishes tonight. As you see, Air Boom right there in third place, but taking some damage.
No, it's fine because he can still recover off of this, because usually being a mid-pack on this track, you can easily get mushrooms on this item box, and you could use that shroom to take the cut that's towards the end, and that would honestly save you some time and catch you right back up.
And Batter Cookies right there in second place, duking it out for second and third right there with that Roy. Is that Air Boom?
No, Air Boom is King Boo. That is...
I believe that might be 13.
I think it's Bruh or 13.
Oh, that is 13. Yeah, 13's over there to the right of you right there. And Bruh is actually back in 7th. This is Bruh right here. He's got that sound horn waiting to use it, but he's back in 8th place. He's got plenty of room to make up. As you got Sports Joey in 2nd place with the blue Yoshi. What is happening right now? Sports Joey going down those, what do you call them, zoom pad? Oh, no! Oh, no! Gets sniped with a green shell!
Wait, it's fine. He's still in third place, so he could still make a move right here.
Oh, no!
Oh, get him.
Wait. What is happening? Sports Joey, if you ever want to know what it's like being carded, that was the definition of being carded right there. Vonnie, though, has to use the defense because that red shell, he's got some ink. He's got to work with that as well. He's going to go across the finish line. No, the red shell hits him. Is it enough? It is. Wow. Vonnie slowly getting by, paying respect, saying, hey, look, I respect the red shell and the fireballs you used, but hey, I did enough to get by. I'm trying to take a look around, see what's going on here. Looks like bruh got in third place, and second was Batter Cookie right over here.
So, yeah, you saw that play from Batter Cookie. We're almost there. Almost. Vonnie respects it and was like, all right, I see that. I'll take that. But it's not going to happen again. So now it's just a matter of time. Can Batter Cookie outrun Vonnie? Batter Cookie needs to start getting in first place and just outrunning him.
I mean, Batter Cookie is one of the people that we see week after week, slowly getting better and better. So I don't doubt we'll definitely see him in the grand final. Could this be his night, though? I believe he's still also looking for his first SNS win.
Yep, he's still looking for his first SNS win, but luckily he has made into grand finals before, so he already made half of the process go. Now it's just a matter of outperforming in grand finals. And we're going to Dolphin shows. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that knows the Mega Strat here, so we will just see everyone just running this.
Wait, what'd you say?
The Mega Strat.
The what?
The Mega Strat.
What's that?
So on this map especially, I bag on this track. So a lot of people will say you don't bag on this track because this is more of a drafting track.
Mm-hmm.
I will bag this, and I can guarantee you that I will pull my bullet bill, my shock, and my golden mushroom by the second or third item boxes on first lap. And once I do that, I take the bullet bill extension that is pretty much at the start of the finish line, and then I will use my shock or my golden and just hold on to that lead.
Dude, you got it down to like a science.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, is this one of your favorite tracks then?
It's in my top 10. It wouldn't be my favorite because my favorite is Donut Plains 3, and then second favorite would be Neo Bowser.
Neo Bowser, the
Yes.
rainy one.
Yes.
The one that people hate.
Yes.
All right, we're going to have to talk more about that during the break. As you got Vonnie 951 in first place right now, picking up where he left off, got that green shell for protection. Did Vonnie win the first two or one?
He won the first two.
So he's also going for a P60 right now. As you got Batter Cookie, though, saying, hey, I want to try and ruin that for you. I want to spoil the fun. Let me put an end to it. In second place right now, got that plantain protection behind him, though. The man looking for vengeance, and vengeance has been taken on him.
But that's fine. It's still only the second lap. They are going to this last iron box before the last turn. But same time, getting that mushroom that is going to help them take this cut right here, as you do see from Heart and Soul and from Air Boom right there. So already Vonnie still extended his lead. Batter Cookie sitting in second, but there are triple reds in that third place position right now.
And you got Heart and Soul right there in fourth place. Got the mushroom. Uh-oh, here comes the blue shell. Here comes the blue shell. It's time to do the after use, but looks like Vonnie's going to have to take it fully. And here comes the blue shell. Oh, and he got the bomb last second. I thought he might try to hit himself. He did not, though. Drops the bomb for somebody back there. Says, hey, enjoy this present. Grabs a coin and has that plantain in the back pocket. We'll see. Uh-oh, here comes the red shell. He's automatically got to use it, but he gets first place again. 3 for 3, ladies and gentlemen. Throw the headset down. A little shuffle. A little. Is that the rock? Is that the one eye?
I think that's the right
I think you can.
Yeah,
There it is. Can you smell what Vonnie is cooking? He's cooking a perfect 60. He's got one more race to go. It'll be. I mean, I'm not sure if we've had 2 perfect 60s in one night. I think we might have had it once. I could be very wrong. I'm sure someone in the chat will double check that. Now, how often do you play Mario Kart?
Oh God. Honestly, well, since I'm part of my team, almost every single day, but usually lately right now, because I've been taking a break from our competitive season, I've just been playing him while I'm bored. So, like, maybe 3 times a week.
So what are you playing? Are you playing something else right now that's kind of taking precedence?
I also do competitive Smash Bros. As well, so I'm putting my time into Smash. But lately, I've been playing the new Call of Duty that came out. I've been playing Cyberpunk as well.
What's your favorite game of all time? Ever.
Of all time?
Ever.
Oh,
Ever.
Jesus Christ. I hate that question so much.
I already know the question. I already know the answer.
What do you think my answer is?
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Am I right? There we go. Mega J. Keezy.
It'll be Mega Man 2. Mega Man number 2. That is my favorite game of all time.
I like it. Well, let's get this started. The last race of our qualifiers for tonight. Where are we, man?
So we are on Water Park, and this is a pure front-running track. As you can see right there, Brad will begin the double item box, and it looks like it's a battle between Barra Cookie, Heart and Soul right now for this top 3 position.
You got Heart and Soul right there, had that plantain, and look who it is, the crowd favorite, Jinx right there, taking the long route with the red shell and the sound horn. She's got offense and defense, some of the best and most coveted items here. Let's see what she can do with it. It's all about discipline. It's all about timing. You got Bruh right there in first place, holding on to that coin in case that boost shows up. Has to use the green shell for protection now. We'll see what Jinx does. I'm sure Jinx is about to start doing. She looks like she fired off that red shell. She still has that sound horn. Behind her, though, is Air Boom.
Now, as I said, Air Boom is trying to make sure he stays consistent, staying in this top 3. Right now, he's doing exactly that. Like, he's not really trying to press for items. He's not trying to press second place. He's just trying to make sure he's staying consistent right now. Jinx having 2 reds right now behind Brett. Air Boom throws that bomb. Unfortunately, goes into the out of bounds area, so wasn't able to do anything. The second red could potentially be deadly, and Jinx could move. Never mind. Boom comes in and steals her second red.
Now, how many times can you throw that boomerang?
3 times. And on the third throw, it goes further. But once it bounces off of a wall, it breaks.
All right. And we got the red shell coming up here behind Bruh in first place. He has to take all of it. And here comes the shock. So whatever Bruh got, I'm assuming he lost.
Yep, but unfortunately, Vonnie does not have any red shells to hit Bruh. So it looks like Vonnie's not getting a perfect 60. So Bruh will be stopping that perfect 60 and getting the first place on Water Park.
Bruh coming in last second right there and ruining the perfect 60 for Vonnie. That's right. The Vonnie got 3 first places and 1 second place. Basically the next best thing after the perfect 60. So a very, very impressive showing there.
Oh yes, most definitely, because Vonnie technically only missed 3 points with getting that second place. So that's already right there. That's amazing. But at the same time, you know for a fact he was inching for that perfect 60.
He was itching for the perfect 60. Unfortunately, it did not happen tonight, but that's all right. He did more than enough to move on to the semis. We'll see how he handles that. And also, we didn't even talk. We didn't even talk about what's going on over here. We got the elf on a shelf is hanging out with us today. He said, hey, I want to come over to Saturday Night Speedway. I want to see what Findlay Volkswagen is all about. So he's hanging out here. And this is the drink called the elf on the shelf. We'll talk about that shortly. Let's take a look at the replays of what just happened.
So here we go on Moo Moo Meadows. As you can see, Vonnie backing that red, still be able to get that first place. And you get that one stare to start off the night. Then the drag onto Air Boom, even though he was clear of that red shell, that dropped him down 7. Then you had this battle between Vonnie and Sports Story, but Sports Story getting backed before the item boxes and having to eat that third place. And then Vonnie getting redded right here, almost losing this first place to Barra Cookie, but it was literally just an inch away from Barra Cookie still in that first place. And then we go into Dolphin Shows. Vonnie will get hit by the blue, but he places the bomb down and it hits second place. So now Vonnie blocks that red and he was still able to get his third first place victory. And
there's the fourth one right there, and that is Bruh taking a first place right there. You see his psychedelic glasses right there. He said, hey, you know what, Vonnie, I'm going to take this one off your hands for you, but we'll see how you end up. Now, I do think we got a interview also getting set up as we speak with the one and only Sports Joey. We'll be able to talk to him in just a moment. Let's take a look at the scores and recap what happened here.
So as you see, you have Vonnie with 57 points in first place. You have Brad with 41 in second. Jinx with 37 in third. Air Boom with 34 in fourth. So that should get him in the semis. Barra Cookie also tying with Air Boom at 34 points. And then you have 13 sitting at 28 in sixth place. You have Hartsell at 23 in seventh. 2 Inches Mo, 21 points in 8th. Sports Joey with 18 points in 9th. Baby Park sitting with 14 place in that 10th place spot. And then Yo Forbes with 8 points in 11th.
I like it. I like it. Yo Forbes in 11th place, finishing out. Not bad showing at all. Are we going to the interview? All right, let's do the on-deck racers real quick. If we call your name, you are in the second chance battle. You didn't do enough to get to the semifinals. However, you are in the second chance battle, so your night is not over. That is 2 Inches Mo, Big B, Mr. Scooty, Go Army, a.k.a. 805, Double O Mikey, Sports Joey, Free Dizzle, Baby Park, Boo Shell, Daddy O, Yo Forbes, and He Fresh. We called your name. You are in the second chance battle. Please head on up to the HyperX Hype Tunnel. You are next. And looks like we do have an interview set up with Sports Joey. Let's bring him on camera. Sports Joey, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
Let's talk about what happened there, man. You were in second place, and all of a sudden the rain came down on you, man.
Yeah, that's very typical with me when I'm racing. It happens all the time. I'm used to it.
If you're used to it, what do you mean you're used to it?
Because I stream. I just recently got back into streaming again, and the last 3 nights, I actually, including today, when I was at my friend Airboom's house, I did some Mario Kart streaming, and basically what you guys saw here at SNS basically happens to me all the time on stream.
I mean, do you think it's just bad luck or what?
Or
is it your racing? What is it?
I think it's 3 things. I think it's 1, my lines suck. 2, item management needs a lot of work still. And 3, luck, definitely.
A little bit of luck. All right. But Warlock is not here tonight, so he's not yelling at you.
I love it.
Does it give you a little bit of less pressure today?
Maybe we're liking not, and I know you're watching in the chat. We're liking. I know maybe him not being here threw me off a little bit. I don't know, but maybe it was just my bad racing.
Are you willing to yell the 200 cc's at Baby Park for us today in his absence?
Oh no.
What do you guys think? I want the community's opinion here.
I swear, guys, we're about to be playing.
No.
This is not
We are about
me.
to
This
be
is
playing.
all in my earpiece. Don't even blame me for any of this. All right.
If I do it, you guys, I'll promise you guys can take your headsets off. I'll be like we're like, and I'll be nice.
I like that. But Sports Joey,
When it's time, though.
how did you finish up here?
What was that?
How did you finish up in this qualifier? Did you get enough to move on? Oh no, you're actually going to second chance
I'm going
now.
to second chance.
You're going to second chance. I like it.
It's funny actually because me and Airboom, right before he came to SNS, we did like 2 races of 200cc Baby Park.
And
Even though the first one he absolutely destroyed me.
And the second one?
The second one, it was really close.
You lost again though.
I lost again, but it was really
That's fine
close.
though. That's fine. Well, I need you to get in the right headspace because I need you to go up to the HyperX Hype Tunnel because you are in that second chance battle. So before I let you go, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
My team from SRG, I know because of COVID and everything going on, a lot of you guys are not here right now. I understand. My mom, who just moved to Jersey, but is mostly supportive of what I do, of course. My family, all my friends are here tonight. I love you guys all very much. To Warliken for actually being nice to me now. Thank you for not being so harsh on me recently and joining my Twitch streams and giving me some valuable advice now. That's all.
All right. Well, buddy, head on out of here. Head on up to HyperX Hype Tunnel. You are in the second chance battle, so we're going to let you go right now. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our 3 qualifiers. So we got so much more racing to come. We have the second chance battle coming up. Before that, we're going to take a short commercial break brought to you by the one and only Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. And when we do come back, we're going to be talking about what's inside this drink and how you can get it as well. We'll see you in just a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to Saturday Night Speedway. I'm at my favorite place with many people's favorite person, the one and only Frankie at the bar. Buddy, how is your night going?
Everything's going well. How's everybody doing tonight?
Is it on? Can you hear him?
Good, me. Hello?
Can you hear him? There we
Yeah,
go.
we can
All
hear
right,
you.
all right.
Hold on.
Ask it again. Ask him again.
Hold on. How's everybody doing tonight?
There we go.
There
There we go. Frankie, many people's favorite person, the mentor, the man that runs the watering hole. Some may say he's the face of HyperX. That's debatable. So it looks like our light went out, but that's all right. The show must go on. Now, Frankie, what are you making there?
Well, we're still continuing our holiday cocktail specials tonight, guys. And of course, we're giving you all the recipes so you can make it at yourself at home.
You're giving them the entire recipe.
The entire
I was gonna
recipe right
light
there.
ourselves up, but that's all right. Yeah. So almost every time you say, "Oh, I got some secrets and some spices and everything nice." And you know what, guys? This is the importance of paying your electric bill. So look at that. Look at that. Look at all this lighting I got going on right here. So. What do we got going on? So what's in this one?
So tonight, guys, special, we're going to call it the Elf on the Shelf.
The Elf on the Shelf.
Continuing Christmas in your mouth in a good way. Alcoholic for the adults, of course. Unfortunately, this one, guys, today is not available non-alcoholic, but I should be having it soon, all right, everybody? So.
All right, and what's in it? We got, talk to me about the ingredients.
Ingredients are going to be green cream de mint, white cream de cacao, which is white chocolate, Baileys. But if you're lactose, of course, you use Baileys, or you could use cream, basically.
All right.
Has vodka if you want to make it a little bit more of a kick. Mix it all together, guys, and pour into a glass.
I like it. And you see the green coloration right there. Very Christmassy. How are we topping this thing off?
Oh, dude, this is yum right here. That's always because we love our whipped cream here. Whipped cream is always better for a good time. And we dress it up with a little candy cane, guys.
There we go.
And there we go.
Just like that. Just like that. All right, let's take a quick little taste test. While I taste this, talk to people about what's going on over the holidays here and in your personal life.
Well, guys, for over the holidays, well, actually next week, guys, for Friday Frags, as everybody knows, our biggest Fortnite event that we have here at the HyperX Esports Arena every Friday. It will be our 100th, so make sure you guys come out and check it out. 100 Friday Frags we have done out here. Bunch of tournaments, a bunch of good times. And, going back to JKC. So, guys, after that, and basically, guys, continuing our social distancing, having good drinks out here, and just, basically having a good time.
I like it. I'm having the Elf on the Shelf right now. Chances are the Elf is going to disappear tonight, and I don't know where he's going to go. Guys, it's delicious that you can taste the mint, you can taste the Baileys, the cream. It's perfect for the holiday season. It's garnished with a candy cane for afterwards. Frankie, we love you, buddy. Last but not least, who do you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to our friends at Finley Volkswagens. Hi, Mars. How's it going, everybody? And everyone else in the arena. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. And to my two boys right here. Much love, everybody.
We love seeing you guys. Big shout out to Duracell Batteries for getting us through this interview as well. Let's dive over to Mega J Keezy. Buddy, what do we got coming up?
All right, guys, so we do just want to apologize for the technical difficulties that happened, but it's okay. We'll see Nor back real soon. But you guys already know what time it is. It is our second chance. And for those of you who don't know, and you guys already know, we do this in a special way. For everyone that's out there in the audience, you guys gotta help me out with this real quick. So we do one race, a 200cc baby park, guys. We do one race, a 200cc baby park. I got you guys. I wasn't gonna yell. But literally, we do one race only, and we only take the top two for our second chance to go into semifinals. So in order for you guys to win, you have to get into the top two to move on. If you don't, fortunately, your night is done. But that's okay. We still had a good time. But as you guys know, Bay Park is where the chaos does happen. So we will see a lot of mayhem happen in these 7 laps. And already, you have people like Mr. Scooty, Sports Joey, 2 Inches Mo, and Free Dizzle. Those people have competed in 200cc second chance before, so now it's their time to shine and potentially go into semifinals.
Speaking about shining, look at these lights, huh? Nice and bright. All right, buddy, we're getting this ready. It's 200 cc's of Baby Park. Let's get this thing started. The top 2 are moving on. The bottom 10 are not. Here we go. Free Dizzle's right there. Free Dizzle actually is pretty dang good at this race. He's been here plenty of times. He's gotten out of it plenty of times, and you can see him right there. That's why we're highlighting him. He goes from second, and we got 2 inches Mo, though, representing the House of Jadeda. Holding it down for first place. Oh, there's Free Dizzle right behind him, though. He's got that green shell protection, lapping someone right there. Gets rid of it, has a plantain protection. Uh-oh. Well, I'm looking behind him. Behind him, there's a lot of action going on, but we'll get to that in just a second. 2 inches Mo still in first place in the 5th lap. Got 2 more laps to go. No, the Boo takes his protection. Uh-oh, he's vulnerable. He's got to get something. He's got to get something quick.
Well, but right now, he has a really big lead in first and second place, so there's really nothing coming at him. And he does get a horn, and a blue show comes right on time. So he will be dodging it, and he will be getting that first place victory.
2 inches Mo getting first place, representing the Hush House. The Hush House is alive. He doesn't have to buy shots. Who was second? Free Dizzle. Free Dizzle, did you get second?
I think it was Free Dizzle. Let's
All right.
go.
Free Dizzle is moving on as well. The 2 we talked about at the beginning, the 2 that went all the way through. So Free Dizzle getting second, and 2 inches Mo representing the House of Jadeda. Moving on. And we finally get to see he fresh over here. And yes, he is fresh. His racing isn't, but his style is, and that's what matters in life.
Hey, you got to be fresh with the style.
Hey,
like,
you got to be fresh.
Hey,
you might lose the race, but you're still fresh. If you're not fresh and you lose the race, you're just losing, It is what it is. So, looks like finally we have our semifinals set. We'll go over that roll call in just a moment. Actually, let's take a look at it right now.
So we'll have Snakes, Right My Pidgey, Blue Tunic, Glitch, Jadex, Air Boom, Riley, NQ, 13, Cuban Boy, Aries, and 2 inches Mo. They will be in the first semifinals.
2 inches Mo, not 2 inches Mo, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back. We're coming back with these semifinals. You don't want to go anywhere, but if you have time, you're at home, get your popcorn, take your bathroom break, get back to YouTube Live, because we're about to get this thing started. We'll be back with a short commercial break, brought to you by the one and only Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to Saturday Night Speedway, where we're getting ready for semifinal number 1. I'm joined with the one and only Mega Jay Keezy, and we are here because the one and only Finley Volkswagen. Jay Keezy, let's talk about how you got that name.
Okay.
Your name is Mega Jay Keezy. Break it down.
All right, so the Jay Keezy part, that started off when I was young, like I want to say around like 8 or 10. Me and my sisters, we decided like if we ever become rappers, that's what our name would be.
Now you're 8 and 10 years old, and you said, hey, you know what? Let's get into the rap game. Like, was that the plan from there on? You were like, you know what? I want to be a professional rapper.
Well, okay, so it was honestly, I blame my grandpa because my grandpa was, so this is the thing, my grandpa, he got me and my family heavily into music because he was a drummer.
Okay.
So we were always like, our fallback plan would be anything with music, just only because we have our grandpa who taught us like so much. He taught, well, I didn't get to learn how to play the drums from him, but he taught both of my sisters how to play the drums. Like he even taught them how to even produce their own music and whatnot. So it was like, that was more of our fallback plan, but it was never like, oh yeah, we're actually gonna become rappers. But then Mega came from, because Mega Man is one of my favorite game series of all time. So when I was making my YouTube, I was like, just combine both, Mega Jake Easy, like, simple, easy.
Is there any chance you would ever rap for us? Not tonight, but like in the future.
No.
No, not at all.
No.
What about like an SNS rap?
SNS rap?
Yeah, like about Mario and Luigi.
You have to
and,
give
like,
me like 2 weeks to like prepare for that. But I wouldn't perform live. It would be like a recording.
Drop bars of like red shells and blue shells and banana peels, you know? I feel like we're onto something. You could be the new face of Mario rap. Is that a thing? Nintendo raps? I feel like a thing.
I mean, the only thing that's a rap from Nintendo would be the Pokemon rap.
No, dude, I think you have it in you.
Nah.
And you know what? We're going to see it next week. No, I'm kidding. We're not
I was like, wait, no.
We're not going to see it next week. Let's see here. Let's do the on-deck racers. So, let's see who's in semifinal number 1. Sneaks, Ride My Pidgey, Blue Tunic, Glitch, Jadex, Airboom, Riley, NQ, 13, Cuban Boy, Aries, and 2 Inches Mo. If you're not in the tunnel already, get up there. You are next. You are in semi-final number 1. And you know what next Friday is here at the HyperX Esports Arena?
Is it my birthday?
Nope, it's not your birthday. When is your birthday?
It's in March, so it's not even close.
It's definitely not your birthday, but it is the 100th birthday of Friday Frags here at the HyperX Esports Arena. So that's next Friday. It is Friday Frags 100. We have a ton of surprises. I don't want to give anything away, but I'll say there'll be blasts from the past. There'll be some people from the future. There'll be some things here and there. It's going to be a good time. You do not want to miss it. Even if you're not a Fortnite player, we'd love to invite you out, hang out with us, have a drink with Frankie. We got some awesome food next door at Public House. So we would love to have you guys come down, check it out. That is next Friday, the 18th, Friday Frags 100. Do you play Fortnite?
I play a little bit. I'm not good, but I play a little bit. It's like a pastime for me.
It's impossible. It's impossible to play. Yeah. Blue Tunic and Glitch. We need you to head upstairs. We are waiting for you. Blue Tunic and Glitch. We called your name. Head on upstairs. We are waiting for you. Let's talk about that second chance battle, man.
Oh, yes, you know, the 200cc baby perk. It was a clean victory for 2 Inches Mo. No one else was really hitting him. He was pretty much able to dominate that whole race. As you can see, having that horn, making the blue shell go away and win that. That was a long lead that you had. And then Free Dizzle going into the grass, almost losing their momentum just a little bit, but was still able to hold on to that second place victory.
You saw the excitement from Free Dizzle right there. And 2 Inches Mo, you saw him kind of, like saying, man, I saved my face. Otherwise, he has to buy his friend shots for the rest of the night. So that could have been an expensive finish there. So big shout out to 2 Inches Mo. You saved yourself and your wallet. You're moving on to the semifinals. It's getting exciting. We got semifinal number 1 coming up. What's your prediction, man?
My prediction, well, honestly, I would say Glitch somewhere in the top 3 for semis because I still feel like he's still going to be on cruise control just a little bit. But I feel that it's Airboom's night to go into Grands.
I need one name who's going to win the whole thing.
For like the
All
whole
of it.
SNS?
That would be the whole thing.
Pidgey.
That's what I was going to say. All right.
I'm the one who said Pidgey still carrying his
All
momentum
right.
from last week.
We got 2 votes for Pidgey. You see him right there in the hype tunnel. There's the characters themselves. Airboom shuffling his way down. There's J-Dex, Glitch. Who else we got up here?
That is Blue Tunic coming in as well. And then, as you see,
They look like brothers. They totally do. Pidgey and Sneaks looks like brothers. I love it.
It's like you didn't know, like Pidgey is totally part of the 805 family. So,
dude, I
that's
love
now
it.
the 805 bros that are gonna be.
You know what though? I mean, Pidgey finally got over that hump and did get his first SNS win. I feel like that could play a factor in him racing tonight, where he doesn't have that pressure anymore, especially when he gets to semifinals and the Grands. There's not that, all the eyes are on me, all the pressure is on me, one mistake and it all kind of goes down the drain. I've worked so hard, et cetera, et cetera. Now that's kind of off his back and he can kind of do himself and kind of be relaxed, and it could be the difference maker. I think Pidgey could take it again. We'll see.
Honestly, I completely agree. And the thing is, I feel bad because I was asleep throughout all SNS last week.
What?
So, okay, I was very tired that night. And then
Dude, it's 6:30.
So,
what are you talking about?
Bro, I was working that morning,
It's
so I was tired.
PM, 6:30.
I was still tired.
Dude, Wheel of Fortune isn't even on yet.
Okay, fair, but I don't know. My body was like, I'm crashing. So, but the thing is, when Pidgey won, my phone got spammed. So that woke me up. I was like, what's going on? Everyone's like, Pidgey won, Pidgey won. I was like, nah, I'm getting pranked right now. No way he won. No way he won the week that I'm not watching. All of a sudden, I go back, watch the replay of the grand finals, seeing Pidgey win, especially winning off of running Cheeseland. I was like, that's my boy Pidgey right there. I'm proud of him. I'm sorry I wasn't there to support you, but
look at that. Look
he
how
did
sad
amazing.
he is. He's in a dark corner, just so sad. And the Pidgey's even crying. The Pidgey didn't even make it. Did you just think that the entire community just said, hey, let's play a joke on Jake Easy?
Because they have done it before.
They have?
Yes.
What did they do?
Oh my God. This was last year, and everyone was saying that Kira won the SNS. I was like, are you sure about that?
Were you sleeping that time too?
No.
You were awake.
I was awake, but I wasn't watching SNS because I was working my air job at that time. So I was like, nah, y'all joking. Like, I love Kiro, but nah.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
And you're going to bed at 6 p.m.? Come on, man. That's my time. Those prune juice hours that you got to go to bed at right around 6:30. But
listen, it's all right. I stay up until 5 a.m. or my body is sleeping throughout the whole day. So
you probably have supper around 5:30, don't you? Don't lie to me.
Dinner? No. Honestly, my dinner usually is until like midnight, which I gotta stop.
Favorite Mario Kart snack to eat while playing? What is it?
Mario Kart snack? I would say it's these Reese's covered pretzels. I love those. Like
Reese's covered pretzels?
Yeah, so they're pretzels covered with peanut butter and chocolate.
Where'd you get those?
From the convenience store. I literally just go and it's right there. I'm like, yep, that's my go-to snack for it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to bring those next week. Sorry to.
Well, I'm actually not here next week.
What? Where are you gonna be? Celebrating the holidays?
No. So, I'm doing.
You won't be here.
I won't be here. I'll be in Nevada. I just won't be here. I'm just running a tournament for the Nevada Esports Education League. So that's what I'm doing for them.
That sounds fancy. That sounds very fancy. All right, well, look, man, we filibustered very well there because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to semifinal number 1. We got race number 1 of 6 ready to go. Where are we?
And we are back at Shy Guy Falls. This was actually the track that Bonnie got hit by Battered Cookie, but still getting first place.
I do remember that. And we got, let's start off right where we left off. There's 2 inches Mo right there. Fresh off that victory of that second chance battle, but Blue Tunic actually has been kind of shocking me tonight. He's been doing some work.
Yeah, you know, BLT, aka Blue Tunic, he is trying to definitely get some work in. Try and make that Grand Finals appearance. Glitch running into that banana. That does slow him down, but he still has this boomerang in the 6th place. As you can see, getting hit by another banana once again. And there you go. You will have the man himself, Pidgey, currently in first, battling against Blue Tunic for top 2.
And you got Ride My Pidgey right there in 2nd place. Currently itemless, grabs 1, but looks like a Blue Shell's on his way to say, what's up, guys? Let me throw a wrench in your plans. Blue Tunic's got to take the full brunt of it. Has Blue Tunic won an SNS before?
No, Blue Tunic has not won an SNS. He is a SRG rep, so I would definitely want to see Blue Tunic win one as well.
That'd be nice to see. And you got Jadex right there, the resident striker, also the brother of Bruh. Something I think we talked about once and we kind of don't really ever talk about. We got to give them a nickname as well to add to the list of families in the arena. As you see, Sneaks right there in first place right now with that plantain protection, ready to use it when he needs to, though. He's holding on to that, using that discipline. Uh-oh, here comes someone behind him. Looks like they got a sound horn. He's got to be careful.
And right now, as you can see, Sneaks is still going to be in first place. I believe it's actually Aries currently sitting in 2nd place, or it's Jadex. It's one of the Luigis. It's going to be Jadex currently in 2nd with the red shell. And with Sneaks only have 1 defensive item, this is actually going to work out well. But he does get red after throwing that red. And now Pidgey is going to go on the attack with 2 green shells and a boomerang.
And Pidgey right there in 2nd place got those 2 green shells. He's got to use those properly, really maximize the efficiency out of those. Sneaks in first place. Hold on to that coin in case Boo shows up. Here comes a blue shell. He uses a sound horn, crosses finish line in first place. He said, I don't need it. Ooh, a little clap. A little clap right there. A little warming of the hands. A little page out of Vonnie's book. All right. Most emotion we've seen in about 3 months. So I'll take anything I can get, Sneaks. Give me all the energy you got. One thing I love also is Free Dizzle is always out here supporting the other racers, even when he's not racing or he's out of it or he's still in it. He's always representing with the other guys, always supporting. He's in front of what we got here. It's
Aries,
and that's 2 inches Mo. Out here, 2 inches Mo's got a lot of work to do. He's got to represent the House of Jadata now. If he, that's it's a lot on the line in that house, man.
Oh yeah, no,
I mean, there's dishes to do. Someone's got to vacuum, pick up dog poop. I mean, take the trash out. He loses this, and he's got all of them. So, best of luck on your chores, buddy. Here we go. 2 inches Mo, no pressure. And you know what? He's actually the best racer in the house. That's what they all said. But right now, Jadata has that title, so anything I can do to fuel that fire and cause more chaos at their house that I don't live at, I will. Here we go, as you got Glitch back in 12th place. Now, this isn't a sandbagging track, is it?
No, it is not, but the thing is, he was in 2nd place, but he got dragged by Snakes who was holding a banana. So that pretty much just slowed down Glitch. He didn't want to use his mushroom too early, so he's just going to hold on to that. But now it's the battle between Blue Tunic, Pidgey, and Snakes right now for this top 3 currently.
And what we got right here? We got Blue Tunic. Blue Tunic's really showing up well, and we said earlier he does not have an SNS win, right?
He does not.
So he's also on that list of people looking for that first SNS win. He's definitely showing the makes of it tonight. He might have it. We'll see as the night progresses. Sneaks, though, in first place, but currently itemless.
But the thing is, he should be comfortable because I don't think 2nd place even had a red shell, and it was sure because they just got hit out by 3rd place. So now Sneaks still sitting in first place by a comfortable lead. Right now, we'll have that green shell. It's got to back it, chain in, and get another green shell.
Fires off that green shell, throws it back, add a little bit of chaos to the mix. Let's take a look at that mini map now. It's still kind of pretty nice and dense. I mean, oh no! Cuban boy having a green shell, and that was actually Sneaks' green shell that he fired off earlier.
And that is absolutely deadly. But you will have Air Boom currently in 3rd place, right behind, I'm going to say, Aries currently. So now Sneaks will be getting hit by the shot and the blue shell as well. So now it is time for anyone's game, and you actually did see a couple people dodge the shock as well.
Sneaks is still holding on to that lead, but just barely. because, oh man, the entire gang of characters is behind him. They've all gone through the item boxes. It's going to come down to this. Ride My Pidgey in first place. Is he going to be able to hold on? No, he gets a red shell. Who's going to pass him?
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. He still could get
BLT, it's Blue Tunic getting first place, ladies and gentlemen. And right behind him was 2 Inches Mo.
Ooh, that is a deadly combo. You got 2 Inches Mo getting the second place, and then BLT Blue Tunic getting that first place. They played that perfectly, reading out Pidgey in order to get first place, and then 2 Inches Mo just being able to pass Pidgey on the line.
2 Inches Mo, an incredible finish. If he keeps that up, it'll be the House of Mo very soon. We will see if that does come to fruition. We're taking a look at the randomizer right now. Looks like we're going to use this race number 3?
Yes, we're going to race number 3 right now. And yeah, it's been already 2 different first places. And we're going to Dolphin Shells. And the thing is, we have Glitch in this semifinals. And he knows the strat as well. So we might see him.
Talk to me about what you were talking about in Dolphin Shoals. That you said you could actually sandbag this track.
Yes. So pretty much at the start of this race, I'll burn out, back up. And then I'll chain into the first set of iron boxes 3 times, just to pretty much switch my items.
All right,
around.
looks like someone's doing it. Let's see if Glitch does it.
I called it.
Let's see if Glitch does it.
So
he's going 1, he's going 2, he's going 3. Triple mushroom star. What else did he get?
He got another star. Right. It was a shroom, triple shrooms, and then a star.
And he got NQ back there as well.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
But he does fall off, so this is actually going to bring him back just a little bit, which can actually favor him a little bit, but it might also put him back too far for him to get a shot.
And I want to see how Glitch fares on the sandbagging. You called it. You said this is the way to do it. Let's see if he follows it. Airboom, though, currently in second place, doing what he can to get to that grand final.
And right now, you see Airboom second, Pidgey in third with 2 reds. You've had the blue shell coming out, and actually, I believe it is Glitch currently right now in that bullet bill. So Glitch already moving up back into the mid spot, but fortunately he wasn't able to take the full extension.
And you got Blue Tunic right there jumping up onto that big old eel, but he's got a red shell that says, hey, I want to be friends with you. Wait for me. We'll see if he did end up getting hit by that. His 13 right now is in 4th place, got the green shell. He can see 3rd place and 2nd and 1st right in front of him. They're all in his eyesight, so we'll see if he can catch up to them. There is 1 more lap, the 3rd and final lap of race number 3.
And right now, Pidgey's still sitting in 3rd place with the triple bananas in the red shell, trying to take out Airboom. Airboom's missing all the bananas, holding on to this red shell in 2nd. Actually, I think it's Pidgey actually got red in the back, but 1st place with a blue shell coming in. This is going to be pretty sweaty for Blue Tunic.
Here
he
comes
doesn't
Blue
have
Shell.
item,
Here comes someone's mother-in-law to ruin your day. He had no chance to take the full brunt of it, and really the story now is Airboom.
And Pidgey. Airboom and Pidgey right now battling for top 2. Pidgey got dragged by Airboom. Airboom's currently in first place.
Come on, Airboom. Use that protection. Use that protection. Got to use it right here. That red shell's coming. No, but got rid of the red shell. Airboom's about to cross in first place, ladies and gentlemen. Airboom taking first. Showing the emotion right there. He knows what he has to do. And I don't know what happened to 2 Inches Mo, but he's in 12th place. What happened? You don't know?
Oh.
Did it just... Okay, well, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, no, it's not your fault. It's your fault. No, 2 Inches Mo actually didn't do well there, but he's got plenty of time. There's 3 more races. Airboom, though, is now the story we're going to track because he's in, I believe, 2nd or 3rd place right now. 3 more races to go for him to make his first ever grand final.
Yep, and this is now going to the second half. This is usually where you see a lot of people step it up, especially the ones that are usually battling that bubble spot, that 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th spot. So now you're about to see a lot more mayhem, and we're going to go into our 4th race already. It's going to be Sherbert Land.
And this is the time where, you're only racing against the other 12 people. So you got to get in that top 6 if you want to move on. Right now, 2 Inches Mo is in 7th place. So he's got some work cut out for him if he wants to get in there and move on to the grand final. But let's take a look at Air Boom. Everybody, was that on purpose?
I think that was on accident. I mean, it's too hard to tell. But at the same time, he's still able to get the mushroom and watch out for everyone getting hit by triple bananas in the mid pack. So this should be fine for him.
Now, in the beginning, right? In the beginning, you're about to start the race. Is it smart to kind of get that boost and get in first place? Because chances are you're always only going to get a coin or a banana. And the entire pack is already so condensed and so close. Is it smarter to kind of drop back into third, fourth, maybe even back to seventh or eighth? That way you can get a better item and everybody's still all right there?
Honestly, it depends on the track. There's tracks like Music Park, Sherbert Land, for example. They could punish you like if you get that starting boost and you're in first, because just of that turn right there in the beginning, it's very unfortunate. It's very punishing. But like other tracks like Donut Plains 3, or even oh my god, I literally can't think of the track right now.
What?
Like drawing a blank. But like there's multiple tracks where it's like it's better to start off in first, just only because it's not going to punish you as much as the other tracks.
All right, you got Sneaks right there in fourth place right now, doing what he can to move on up that pack. He gets that double item box. Ooh, mushroom and a sound horn. Two very lucrative items if he's able to use them properly. Jadex, though, he has some room to make up because he's actually all the way back in 8th place right now in the overall standings. So he's got some room to make up. He gets triple mushroom, though, right there. And a.k.a. BLT in 2nd place.
He does have a red shell, but he messes up on his drift. So Pidgey is able to extend his lead just a little bit more because of that mishap. And Blue Tunic will only have a red shell and a mushroom right now. So BLT is currently might have to hold on to that 2nd place because of Pidgey having 2 defensive items.
We were talking about Blue Tunic earlier. He's got that green shell for protection. Oh no! The shock hits him. He can see the finish line. He's got to avoid all items at any cost right now. Can he do it? Yes, he can! A blue shell was on the way as well, and there is Riding My Pidgey shuffling his way to first place. Look at that right there, little. This could be the new thing.
Yep, it's gonna be the new thing.
I think that. I mean, move over, whip and nay nay. This is the.
Yep.
This is the new one. I mean, this could be the new Raise the Roof.
Oh, yeah,
this could be. This could be. We could be bringing it back. I don't know. Let's shout out the On Deck Racers real quick. If we call your name, head on upstairs. I'm going to say it again because for some reason you don't listen. We call your name, head on upstairs. Vonnie, Go Navy, Bruh, Jinx, Jadata, Batter Cookie, Zero, Hush, Jess I Guess, Hero, Heart and Soul, Free Dizzle. If we call your name, we need you to head on upstairs and get in the hype tunnel. You are next.
Yeah, so that semifinal number 2 is going to be interesting. And we're going to go into our 5th race. It's going to be SNES Rainbow Road.
I literally was going to say, we haven't seen a Rainbow Road all night. We haven't seen a Rainbow Road all night, and I put it in the universe, and here we are. So this is race number 5 of 6, semifinal number 1 of 2. Here we go.
And right now, Pidgey will be starting off in first place going into this, which should be beneficial if 2nd place doesn't get a red shell, but he goes wide, so he does get bumped out into 3rd place.
We're going to want to keep an eye on Air Boom as well. He's currently in 4th in standings. He needs to have a decent finishing here because the points are very, very tight where he is if he wants to move on. You got Sneaks right there in 2nd place. Hitting him with that red shell right there. Was that Glitch in front?
Yep, so that was Glitch in first place, getting redded by Sneaks. And the thing is, Glitch actually screened Sneaks out of items, so Sneaks wasn't able to get any items for himself.
Got Cuban Boy right here making a move. Got the red shell in 5th place. Ends up not getting any items right there, though. He's going to have to basically make do with that one item. NQ, though, in first place, grabs a coin, a red shell, has to use a red shell for defense, only has a coin, so it's basically defenseless right now, but as it goes and grabs the double item box right there.
And now, as you see, Sneaks is right on his tail, but at the same time, the mushroom got stolen and was still able to block the red that was coming with it at the last second with that banana.
Sneaks is in first place right now. The question is, where is Air Boom as well? Sneaks is holding on to first place, got that plantain protection. We'll see if he has to use it as he goes into the 2nd set of item boxes. Air Boom is all the way back in 12th. This
Oh.
is his lose. It's his race to lose. He has work to do. He really needs to make up some ground.
If only he got a bullet bill, he would have been able to catch up easily. But it looks like he might not keep that spot. But Sneaks getting that first place victory. And I think it's Naquan getting second. Sorry, we just heard a lot of yelling, so I'm not sure if
That's
Airboom got messed up.
That's everybody here. Just yelling. Yeah, the chances are he could have fallen off. We're trying to take a look at where everyone is standing. Aries is making some moves in front of us, though.
So now we are going to the last race. I just saw Airboom putting his hands over his face. So I think Airboom might have moved into 7th place, which is that bubble area. I'm not entirely too sure where or not what happened, but honestly, he probably got messed up by that shock and potentially fell off or lost his momentum.
Now going into that 4th, 5th, and 6th place, we're divided by one single point. So if you do drop into that bottom half of the standings, it's not going to be good. And we got one more race to go. Airboom is in his quest to basically break his bad luck streak and get into the grand finals, make his grand final debut. Let's see where the randomizer is going to go.
And it looks like we're going to go to... I actually did see that. We're going to TikTok again.
All right, so we're going back to TikTok clock. How do you think Airboom's going to do here?
He has to get up into the front on this track because it is very hard to recover from the back on TikTok clock. So I think he's going to do well, but with him starting off in 12th, he might not have enough momentum to stay in the front.
That's all right, though. He's got plenty of time. We got 3 laps. He's got some work to do. His work is cut out for him. He's currently in 7th place in the standings, so he's got his work cut out for him. As we got Glitch right here in 1st place, front running the track with the red shell in hand, has to use it immediately for defense. Oh, Sneaks taking some heat.
And Sneaks is using the me character now. And we will have 13 sitting in 3rd right behind NQ currently.
That's not usually Sneaks' loadout, is it?
Not here. When he's at home, he usually uses the me. But since he's, I think honestly, just because he knows for a fact he guaranteed grants, he's like, I'll just go me for the last race.
He knows he's done enough work. He just wants to hang out and have a good time. Meanwhile, Airboom has a lot of work to do. Glitch driving off the edge there. Not very common of Glitch.
Not very common, but at the same time, he did bomb 2nd, so now he is going to be a little bit more comfortable spot. But he does have Pidgey to worry about as well in this, so this will be a battle between the top 2, between Pidgey and Glitch.
Pidgey and Glitch. Glitch and Pidgey right now. Pidgey's got that bomb. Riley's back in 3rd place, trying to make a move. Riley is also in that latter half of the standings, has to really make something happen here. Going into the final lap, do you see where Airboom is right now?
I think Airboom's in the bottom half of the pack, so he needs to move up. So he's in 11th, and he's only getting triple shooters right now. A blue shell is coming in play. He's now moved up into 9th place, and Pidgey will have to... I tell Pidgey, don't do the after you so much because it doesn't work that often, so... Fortunately it did, so Glitch will be having this lead going into the final turn with the horn and the red shell sitting in 1st place.
Glitch in 1st place with a red shell, a sound horn. He laps his way to 1st place in the 6th and final race. I'm not sure if he was happy with how he did overall, but as usual, he did enough. He is going on to the grand finals. We're taking a look at the final standings.
Airboom just made grand finals.
Airboom made grand finals?
Airboom made grand finals. I've been paying attention to his screen this whole time. And I think he got 4th place overall.
Is he in 6th pod?
Yes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Airboom is making his grand final debut. He can't even sit in his chair. There you go. Show it to the camera. This has been a hard work, and he's also one of those guys that's very, very passionate about the game. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. You see when he doesn't do well, you know, you almost feel bad for the guy. You see how excited he is, and I mean, he deserves it 100%. Let's go to the replays. Let's take a look.
And as you see, first race being that Shy Guy falls, it was that battle between Sneaks and Pidgey on the second lap. Pidgey got hit by Sneaks' I think it was a banana. I don't know, Pidgey was confused too. Sneaks having that big lead, being able to secure that first place even with the blue shell coming in because of the horn. Now we go into race number 2. He gets hit by the shock and the blue shell barely getting hit by the blue. Pidgey trying to run away, trying to get this first place victory on Mount Wario. Didn't work out, gets passed up by pretty much the whole pack, and a blue shell came in too late for Blue Tunic. Then we go into race number 3, which is Dolphin Shells, and you had Blue Tunic front running this entire race, getting hit by that blue, then getting hit by a red shell, and then it was pretty much a battle between Glitch and Airboom and Pidgey, and Airboom was able to get home that first place victory on Dolphin. Then we have Pidgey showboating, doing the Pidgey shuffle while his hand is literally, one hand is off the controller, getting that first place on Sherbert Lane. Sneaks having a big gap over NQ, being able to get that first place. Then we go into the final race of TikTok Clock. Sneaks gets red out very early on. Pidgey tries to after you, doesn't work out. Glitch just pretty much takes home that victory and was able to hold on to that first place.
I didn't know Pidgey was shuffling and driving at the same time. Never shuffle and drive at the same time. But we have an interview set up with the man who is making his grand finals debut, Airboom. Ladies and gentlemen, Airboom, how does it feel, man?
Dude, it feels amazing. I finally did it. I rolled the house off. I clouded the top off again. I did it. I'm happy.
You did it. You did it. Yes, sir. 100%. We can hear you breathing all the way over here, man. You've been busting your butt, and you finally in the grand finals. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It just means I came a long way as a competitive player. You know, I've done a lot with this place, and you know, I'm just extraordinary that I finally did it. It took me over a year, if not almost close to 2 years now, because I think the first ever SNS I went to was in 20. Actually, no, it took 2 years. It took 2 years to make a grand finals, and I know it's crazy. And I finally did it. It's long overdue, and I cannot tell you how happy I am right now, despite everything personal going on, and no matter what's going on in my life, like I kept going, and it showed tonight.
Absolutely, 100% it showed. You always show your emotion, whether it's good or whether it's bad. You wear your heart on your sleeve. We love to see it. Was there anything that you've been doing differently this week? Has the training been different? What do you attribute this success to?
There's a few things that could contribute. I practiced with Joey earlier today for a little bit, but despite that, like I played a lot of Mario Kart recently. I've just, despite having work, I just had a really long week, and getting to play Mario Kart has let me wind down, and I feel like that winding down has finally helped me.
Well, if this is you winding down, I love to see it, man. You're jumping up out of your chair. I want to say a big congratulations from all of us at the HyperX Esports Arena for your first Grand Finals debut. Last but not least, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Thank you. Yeah, there's a few. You know what? There's a few people I'll give a shout out to. Everyone in the arena, everyone who's helped me go as hard as I can. Joey, Mr. Scooty, Kiro, a lot of other Knight. There's so many people. I can. The list goes on. I can thank my family. I want to thank my best friend Tiana, who has helped me, who has put up with a lot of my crap recently, and you know I bet she's really happy that I finally did it. I want to thank all my Twitch viewers as Stride. In fact, I'll even thank the Twitch trolls that have tried to disown me, but you know what? I proved them wrong.
100%, man. You did it. You're going to the grand finals. Now I need you to calm down. I want you to focus. I want you to get back in your game mode because you're going to the grand finals, buddy, and we wish you the best of luck. I'll let you get on out of here. We're going to start up semifinal number 2, and again, congratulations, bud.
Thank you very much.
We got semifinal number 2 about to come up. Let's take a look at those final scores to put it into a cement here. And the final scores right there. You got Sneaks in first place with 66. Glitch right behind him with 64. Riding My Pidgey with 58. The man making his debut in 4th place with 40 points, Airboom. Fifth is Blue Tunic with 38, and tied with Aries for 38 just to sneak in. Unfortunately, NQ misses it by 1 point, and 2 Inches Mo ends up missing it by 3 points. Riley, J-Dex, Cuban Boy, and 13 round out the latter half of our first semifinal. Still nothing to look down upon. An incredible finish by all of our racers right there. Shout out to Aries sneaking in, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my brother." So now it's up to Vonnie right here to see what he can do.
Honestly, it would be so weird if Vonnie doesn't make it to grand finals, but Ari does. I'm like, so Vonnie, is he the better brother now?
It's gonna be real awkward.
Can he be player one? Can he be Mario?
The stadium's gonna be real awkward if that happens. What's going on in the chat over there? Any action?
We have everyone saying congrats to Aries and congrats to Airboom for making grand finals. Honestly, yeah, that's like about it. Like, people were talking about the race that was going on, if Glitch could smuggle on Sherbert win, but I mean, obviously he could have, because he was still able to get into the top 2 overall.
And also shout out to LA Cruiser in the chat and the Cruiser family, always representing, always showing love. So what's up, LA Cruiser? Always good to see you guys here and online. All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look at the semifinal number 2 lineup. First up, Vonnie. What do you know about him?
Vonnie, inward, and again, he has nothing to lose at this point. Got that back-to-back, and then that tie with Bear. So Vonnie is still on a hot streak a little bit.
Go Navy.
Go Navy, aka last place for life. Again, no SNS victory, but has gotten close multiple times as well. I think his highest finish was a second place and missed it by 2 points.
Bruh.
The myth, the man, the legend, the bruh J-Dex, from what we just found out earlier today. He's been on the hot streaks, been consistently making grand finals lately.
Fan favorite Jinx.
Jinx, for one, I think, is she the only female competing today?
She might be the only one, in the entire arena tonight, yep.
So, Jinx, part of the Boer sisters. Karma's not here today because she's doing homework, but Jinx still looking for that first victory, and the first victory of 2020 for the females.
Jadeda. I'll talk about Jadeda. Jadeda is representing the house of Jadeda. He owns that house. He runs that house. Will he be able to keep his name on top? Batter Cookie.
Batter Cookie, the son of Mr. Scooty, has made grand finals for the first time 2 weeks ago. So now it's just a matter of how consistent can Batter Cookie be and keep up that momentum and potentially win.
Zero,
the player that plays, one of the OG players, he came from the beginning, plays with a Smashbox now, still looking for that first SNS victory.
That is absurd. That is a keyboard.
Wait, he plays with a keyboard. Okay, he switches.
That's a keyboard from the 1980s. I used to have that when I went to school. Next up, Hush, representing the Hush House. He was the first one to kind of make a splash from the Hush House family, and then Jadeda took his shine, and you know, I think he's trying to get it back here. We'll see what happens there. And my mistake, Jess, I guess. There is more than one female here. So there is Jess, I guess, in the semis. Shout out to Jess, I guess. Sorry, we didn't see you there. You are in the semis, so congratulations. Do you know Jess, I guess?
Well, I heard of her a couple times, but I don't know her that well. But I think she's going to do well as well from what I've seen. From
All right,
her.
we'll see. We'll see. What I mean, and Jess, we're still looking for our first female champion of 2020, so it could be you. We're waiting. We only have 3 more weeks. Who else we got? Kiro, the man I said that's going to take this thing down tonight, and I think he still will.
I love the support that Kiro has. Like, Kiro is definitely one of the main fan favorites. Like, before Jinx, Vonnie came in, it was Kiro. Everyone loved Kiro. I love the work that he puts in. But then, as people have said, he is the Pirate Hackers punching bag, just only because of him not getting a grand finals victory.
Well, he's going to get it tonight. Let's talk about Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul, as the name says, he puts his heart and soul into what he does. Whether it be music or whether it be playing Mario Kart, you definitely know he has a lot of heart into this.
I like it. And last but not least, the man who supports everybody else in this arena, Free Dizzle.
Free Dizzle, aka Mr. Jolly Dizzle, since it's the holiday season. He's still looking for that first Grand Finals victory, but at the same time, him being one of the newer people from from all SNS, he has been doing like phenomenal for like ever since he first started coming.
Absolutely. Well, let's get this thing started. We're going to semifinal number 2, and the first place we're going to is Music Park.
And we're going to Music Park, which this is a track that I said that you could get punished for going to first place off of the first turn because of that first iron box. It's very punishing.
So you don't want to be in first place?
In my opinion, no. I would rather stick in the third position going to Music Park.
And what's the reason behind that?
Just because, as we already know, it's very common for second place to get a red shell. Brett is actually lucky to get a defensive item on first, but on that turn right there, you could pretty much get redded out and fall into the abyss.
Oh, fall into the pit, you could say.
Yeah.
That's where the orchestra hangs out. As you got Vonnie right there in first place, and he does have that green shell for defense, and he's got a red shell in the back pocket, the old Christmas combo.
Oh, yeah, she nailed the green and red, but at the same time, like this. Oh, the green. Oh, no. Okay, that was loud. I was about to say a green shell snipe coming onto Vonnie, but unfortunately didn't hit him. So Vonnie's still going to be in first place. We will have Go Navy currently sitting in second place.
Vonnie right there in first place got still that Christmas combo to work with, hasn't used it yet. It is all about discipline and item management. Talk to me a little bit about item management.
So item management is more about knowing when to throw your red, knowing when to back your item, and just playing it smart, because there are times where if you're in the mid pack, you can either throw that red forward, but you might get hit by someone else behind you. So it's just like based on the distance between you and the person in front of you, is it worth throwing it, or is it worth holding on to it just for a little bit longer?
And you got Go Navy right here. Basically, someone who really represented in their qualifier. We'll see if they can carry that momentum on over. Vonnie 951. Oh, no! Takes the heat right there, but he drops back because he said, hey, that blue shell's on its way, and it's on its way to CU. Go Navy does the drop dive right there to dodge the blue shell.
And as you did see, Go Navy did try to throw the red at Vonnie, but because of the piranha plant that was on the wall, it was able to eat the red shell, so it wasn't able to hit Vonnie.
So Vonnie basically has to go thank the plant.
Yep. Always take the piranha plant. It can either save you or hurt you.
I like it. And Batter Cookie right there jumping into first place. Gets that double item box in our final lap. There's 2 more turns to go.
And right now you will see this drag race between Batter Cookie and Go Navy. Looks like Batter Cookie actually got the balance and is able to take that first place of tonight. So that was a very good play by Batter Cookie. He knew Go Navy was going to go wide, and he just capitalized on that.
Batter Cookie finishing up right there. Sorry, I was trying to look at some of the monitors behind me. Batter Cookie getting first place. Mr. Scooty's excited. Mr. Scooty's pumped. You heard him in the background there.
You know, you got, when you're a dad, bro, you got to root for your kid. Anytime they get that first place or a top 3 finish, you're going to be like, nah, that's my kid. Like, I made this. I made him.
I made that. 100%. 100%. Take a little bit of that credit. Those are your genes in that boy. So, well done, Batter Cookie. First place right there. Still 5 more races to go. Plenty of more racing ahead. So, anything can happen right now. Where are we going next?
And for the 3rd time tonight, we will be going into Shy Guy Falls, which, again, this is the track that Batter Cookie almost got that first place in his qualifiers, but was still able to get second. So let's see if he can get that momentum back and get that first place.
All right, let's take a look here as we go to Shy Guy Falls. We'll pick up where we left off. Batter Cookie slowing down a little bit, said, hey, he's doing what you said, maybe possibly dropping to second, getting himself a better item.
And he did get a mushroom for dropping to second, and he used that to take the grass cut, and now he is going to be in first place. And now last place for life is going to be in second place right behind Batter Cookie. But the top 3, they all don't have items, so this is going to be a little bit of a worse situation. Now Zero getting dragged by that red shell by mushrooming up too early did send him back down into 7th place. And it looks like it's going to be between Heart and Soul, Go Navy B Army, and Batter Cookie right now for the top 3.
Heart and Soul holding on to 2nd place right there. Drops back to 3rd. Having a nice little battle up there. The top 4 are nice and tight. There's still plenty of race to go. 2 more laps to go. Batter Cookie tries a snipe with the green shell, ends up going off the cliff right there. Has nothing for defense right now. And looks like Vonnie's holding on to that banana, saying, this is all I got. I hope I can hold on to it. Gets up to the double item box. Does he drop the banana? We don't know. Uh-oh. Free Dizzle caught some heat back there.
But this is fine because this is only the second lap. He should be getting triple shrooms. No, he gets the piranha plant in 7th place. But he is going to be trying to move past Jadetta and will be hitting them with the piranha plant. And now it's going to be Batter Cookie falling off for taking the shortcut. So now Batter Cookie is going to drop down in 2nd place.
All the way down, and looks like Hush right now is representing for the household, putting the house on his back, said, hey, I got this, fellas. We will be all right, as Bonnie's in 1st place right now. Currently itemless. Sorry, does have the coin and the green shell in the back pocket. He might have to use one of those shortly. Go Navy. Oh, he fires off that green shell back. Barely dodges Go Navy. Last place for life. Jumping into the mix right now. Batter Cookie, though, says, hey, I want to get into it as well. Gets up into 2nd, has 1 mushroom left. And Free Dizzle has said, hey, don't forget about me. I'm coming up the pack in 4th.
And now this could be huge for... Oh, a shock is going to come into play. The blue is also still in play as well. Looks like it is going to be targeting last place for life. So Free Dizzle will be getting 3rd place. Batter Cookie got 2nd, and Vonnie got 1st.
Did you see Vonnie's side pose, and he hits you with the eyebrow? And somebody in the chat said, Vonnie, let's get that eyebrow going. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, there's Mrs. Alonzo. Well, Mrs. Alonzo, Vonnie's got the eyebrow going. He got 1st place right there. He's back into the mix.
Honestly, with Batter Cookie still getting 2nd place, that's a 1st and a 2nd. So Batter Cookie's already off to a hot start right now. So with 4 races left, it's a matter of can they keep that momentum going into the last race.
Does Batter Cookie have an SNS championship?
No.
All right. But Batter Cookie is definitely one of our newer competitors, that new blood we talk about, and he's been doing very, very well, better week after week. And looks like we're going to race number 3.
We're going to race number 3, and we'll be GBA Mario Circuit.
GBA Mario Circuit. Tell me a little bit about this track, what you love about it, what you hate about it.
I love bagging this to get the bullet extension. I hate when people try to babysit me when I bag this.
Try what?
Babysit.
What do you mean by what basically
So
smuggling?
Babysit is pretty much they're just watching me bag and preventing me from pulling any shots.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate it. That's like the other thing. But we are into this race. Kira will be in 3rd place at the moment. Did get passed because of Free Dizzle taking the cut. But now have that horn in 3rd place, uses it on Go Navy, will now be in 2nd place with a shroom.
Free Dizzle has that mushroom ready to make some moves, trying to cut through. Shortcut right there. Vonnie951 said, hey, 1st place is my place. Uh-oh, here comes a red shell. There he goes. Grabs that green shell last second, uses it for defense, goes right back to being defenseless. 0 on his tail, though, with 3 green shells.
And, fortunately, the green shells aren't going to do anything, but this is going to be great defense for him in case anyone tries pass. You do see Bruh taking the glider strat for this track and using that to pretty much dodge those triple greens. And now Bruh is going to be able to move up.
Oh, no!
But gets hit by 1 green shell thrown by 0.
You did say those green shells aren't going to do anything. 0 heard it, said, you know what, watch this. And with pinpoint accuracy, taking him out there. Heart and Soul said, I'll take advantage of this. Jumps into 2nd place. Has that. Oh, no! Another snipe!
That is a deadly snipe from Vonnie. Vonnie, I think he just secured himself 1st place because of that green shell snipe alone. So Vonnie is going to walk home with that 1st place victory for race number 3.
Oh! The John Cena! He hit him with the John Cena!
He just said, you can't see me.
And then he dropped his headphones and did a little bit of this action right here. Wow. You love to see it. You love to see Vonnie. He lives up to being the character, the larger-than-life character that he is. And then LA Cruiser in the chat said, Vonnie is a bad man. Yes, he is. Oh, it's exciting.
He is a bad mamma jamma, which is what my mom used to say. So.
A bad mamma jamma.
Woo.
The randomizer is going. Let's see where we're headed for our next race. We are going to Moo Moo Meadows.
Cow first, which we saw it. This is now the second time we have seen it today. So this is where things can get a little bit more mellow. This is strictly a front-running track. However, on this track, you get run out after that first set and first, it's hard for you to recover and catch back up. So we will be starting off with Vonnie, who will be in first place. And using this strat, he actually did get the full boost, so he is going to be in third place, but he gets item screen.
All right, let's take a look here. Jinx right there in first place right now, but doesn't have any items. Has to be careful. We're just getting started. The chaos will shortly ensue. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Grabs the item box, and bruh is right back there with a mushroom saying, hey, oh no! I think he got dragged?
He did get dragged. And right now, it looks like it's battle between Last Place for Life and Heart and Soul currently.
Let's take a look at who's in ninth right now. Yeah, it might be.
We'll see. But as you can see, Last Place for Life is currently sitting in that first place. It's actually... Oh, it's going to be Jadea.
It's Jess, I guess.
Oh, Jess, I guess. Oh, my God. I saw a J. I was like, oh, it's just... No, I was like, wait.
Jess, I guess, has some time to make up. She does need to get some points and move up into the standings.
And right now, you will have Go Navy beat Army sitting in first with the Shroom. They're more than likely going to use that for this cut, going to the double item boxes and potentially getting a defensive item. You have Jinx sitting in that second place spot with a coin banana, using that to chain. It does only get a horn and a red shell, so this isn't going to work out for her. But Vonnie taking her out with a green shell, this is going to give the first place victory to Last Place for Life.
The shock hits Go Navy, but he says, you know what? I got enough of a lead. I'll be just fine. Go Navy, Last Place for Life, representing right there. Well done. Gets the first place finish. I'm taking a look over some people's shoulders right here. Who do we have here? Is that Free Dizzle moving up into fourth place right now?
He definitely needed that, even though he has been battling against Zero right now for that spot. So now it's just a matter of what Free Dizzle needs to do. Is the track going to be more on his side for the last two races, or is it going to favor Zero more?
We will see. We will see. Let's take a look here. The randomizer is about to start going off. I'm taking a look at the standings real quick. Obviously, Vonnie is up there. Go Navy is up there. Hush is actually making the cut right now. He still has some work to do, though, because he's definitely not safe. And Jinx is in the mix as well. Jess has some work to do, so Jess needs to get up there. But we'll see how that ends up unrolling. And in last place right now, it looks like it's Jadea. So looks like it might be we might be renaming it the Hush House very soon here.
So it will go back to the Hush House. So now we will be going into SNES Rainbow Row for race number 5, and this is the second time we've seen it today, both times in the semifinals.
Absolutely, and you see Vonnie right there holding it down, second place, grabs a double item box. Let's see what he grabs. Looks like a coin, a banana peel. Free Dizzle right now in third place with that green shell.
And as you see, Vonnie did get dragged by Last Place for Life, so Vonnie did drop down a couple of positions. We will have Kira currently in fourth. A red shell was tracking to, but because of the thwomp, it actually blocked the red shell.
And you see Go Navy. Oh, no. Jumps off again. Is that the third time he's done that?
That is now the third time. He throws that bomb back, but unfortunately, it was too close. So now we have Kira currently sitting in first place with 2 shrooms. And this is a very comfortable spot. And he does get a defensive item behind his shrooms.
Kiro is moving. What actually happened right there to Go Navy? Uh-oh, here comes a red shell. He needs to do something about it.
So he tried throwing the bomb back, so it would have hit second. But pretty much what happened, someone threw an item and it hit the bomb, so the bomb explosion still hit.
And he was still in the radius.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, we got Hush right here in second place saying, hey, I got to represent my household. I got to do what I can because Jadea isn't.
And right now you do see Hush try and get into that
first
place. Heart and Soul does drop off. So So now it looks like Vonnie still has this lead over Hush, but if Hush gets triple res, they could still take out Vonnie. And the blue shell will be coming in. It's actually going to pass second. Vonnie's not going to get hit by the blue shell, so the blue shell's not going to hit anyone.
Vonnie, said, let me take a nap. You guys wake me up when this race is over. Wake me up when this race is over. I'm so far ahead of you. You know who got second?
Kiro.
My guy, Kiro.
And let's go, Kiro. And that actually helps because now we are going into the final race of the semis. This should put Kiro in a better spot. Right now, we're pretty much already know Vonnie is guaranteed grants at this point with how well he's been doing in the semifinals. But honestly, with all of Vonnie's antics tonight, he better win the whole thing. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's an average. That's a regular day. That's a regular day.
I know, but
Vonnie,
I don't know. Doing that sleeping.
Vonnie is a character and a staple in this arena now, and we love to see it.
True.
But you know who's feeling good about himself right now? This gentleman right here, by the name of LVZ Kiro. And I think, he's got enough to move on. He's got to kind of stay steady right now as we go into our final race of the qualifiers in Sweet Sweet Canyon. But if he does enough, he'll be in the grand final, and then he will have his shot at taking this thing home tonight.
Oh, yeah, especially from that qualifier, as he said, he did do too well. But now it's like he's doing extremely well right now in the semifinals, but it's still that very close between everyone.
This race is also Hush's to lose right now because Hush is currently on the cusp right now in 6th place. He needs to do enough to make sure he moves on to the grand final. Go Navy right now, though, in the mixer. It's very too early to call, obviously. The chaos is ensuing. Ice cream cones are flying. Do you like sweets?
I actually don't eat a lot of sweets.
You don't eat sweets?
No, I eat sweets. I just don't eat a lot of it. So it will only be like for maybe a special occasion. I'll like eat a piece of chocolate.
What about your Reese's covered pretzels? You don't call those sweets?
I do, but at the same time, I don't get them every day. I'll get them like maybe once a week.
It's an everyday thing in my household for sure. Every night we're having something sweet, Sweet Canyon. As you see, Vonnie right there in 2nd place got that mushroom. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got to use that basically at the exact right time. There's a green shell pinging back and forth. People got to be careful over there. Jinx in 3rd place right now.
Jinx in 3rd place with triple bananas and triple shrooms. Bruh is right behind her with the red shell. Tried throwing it at Vonnie, but it actually got blocked by one of the Jinx's bananas. Now, Bruh will be getting hit by that red and drops down. And it looks like Hero's still front running this track, trying to avoid Vonnie right now because that's the man that is trying to hit him out.
As the standings are right now, Jinx and Hush are both tied for 5th and 6th place. Right now they move on, but they need to have a decent showing in this race right here for them to actually move on to the grand final. Vonnie, though, is he slowing down? He is.
He's slowing down, and it is going to be tracking to Bruh currently. And Kiro being that mid-pack now, this should help him out. And now all this fire is being spammed back from 7th place. Kiro is still in 1st place at the moment, and this is huge. If he gets the item that he needs and holds on to this 1st place, this is going to be phenomenal right here. He drags someone in 2nd place. 1st place is in his sights.
Come on. Kiro! Whoa! Dabs again. Double dab. A righty, a lefty. Kiro's feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got jumping over here. I think Free Dizzle is going to move on as well. We'll take a look at the standings shortly, but I do know that looks like Kiro ended up finishing in 3rd. Free Dizzle's moving on in 5th as well. We'll take a look at some of the other scores as they come up. I'm sure we'll have replays ready for us as well, but wow, that came down the last second. Kiro catching heat, getting hotter and hotter. Let's take a look at some of those replays right now.
And actually in this first race with Music Perk, last place for life, using the fall to dodge a blue shell, was still able to dodge a blue, and Barrett Cookie getting that 1st place victory after shooting past that bullet bill. Then you have Barrett Cookie falling off on Shy Guy Falls, which was very unfortunate because then just gave Vonnie pretty much the lead. Then we have a shot come in at the last second. A blue shell also comes in and it hits last place for life as well. Then we go into GBA Mario Circuit. Brett taking the glider shot, but still gets hit by the green shell by 0. So now this is where things are getting interesting right here.
And you can hear all the hypeness around the crowd as they watch the replays. Vonnie right there in first place, dropping that banana, drops the headset, said, "You can't see me," with the rock eyebrow as well. Go Navy finishing there in first place, saying, "Hey, do not count me out. I'm still in the mix." Jumps off right there, dodges the blue shell, and oh no, and then he throws the bomb back. He's in the radius, takes the heat of it, drops all the way back to looks like the 7th or 8th place. Vonnie ends up finishing again. He says, "Wake me up when this is over because I got this." Mrs. Alonso agrees in the chat as well. Hero, though, excited. 1 dab, 2 dab. I mean, Hero was hype. He was getting hotter and hotter. Let's take a look at the final scores. Let's see who moves on. Talk to me about it.
All right, so with first place at 71 points is Vonnie. Then we have Go Navy beat Army in second with 65. Sorry, yeah, that's 65. Then, yeah, LVZ Kiro in third place with 52. Batter Cookie in fourth with 49. Jinx with 40. And fifth, tied with Free Dizzle for 40 points. Those are the top 6 going on. Then you have Zero with 38. Then you have Hush with 37. Jajetta 31. Brad with 30. Heart and Soul 21. And Just I Guess with 20 points.
Unfortunately, you see it there. Hush and Jadeda didn't make it all the way through. They ended up not making it through to the semifinals. So that might be the end of, or sorry, the semifinals. So that might not be the end of, is that the end? That's the end of the Hush House for tonight because 2 in Tesmo didn't make it either. But a big shout out to the Hush House for coming out. Let's take a look at our grand final racers right here. Sneaks, Glitch, Ride of My Pidgey, Air Boom, Blue Tunic, Aries, Vonnie, Go Navy, Kiro, Batter Cookie, Jinx, and Free Dizzle. You are all moving on. So if we called your name, please head on up to the Hype Tunnel. You are next. And we do have an interview with one of our grand finalists, the best dressed as always, Jinx. Jinx, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, honestly.
Talk to me about your racing today. You did quite well, and you're moving on to the grand final.
So it was honestly really stressful. Tonight my anxiety has actually been really bad, and I haven't been performing as good as usual. And that last race kind of, pulled it all together, and I knew that I would just advance to finals.
Absolutely. How'd you finish in that last race?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
But you did good enough because you were actually on the cusp, and then you kind of bumped up in the rankings. So
sweet.
You actually did well, and you did enough to move on. You are going to the grand final. What's your mindset going into this?
Well, even if I don't do good, I still made it this far, and that means I'm improving, and I'm still being consistent and holding my grand final spot, so I'm really happy with myself.
Absolutely. Now talk to us about your outfit. What are you wearing today?
Oh, this is kind of like a different form of Bowsette. On my shirt, actually, is a super crown. And I remember last time on Halloween, I actually did Bowsette too, but I decided just to have fun this time.
I like it. Fun is the name of the game. The better you feel, the happier you are, the more fun you're having. It shows in your results. It obviously showed here. You're going to the grand final. You got your good luck pillow. What's the pillow's name again?
This is Hammond, my hamster.
Hammond, your hamster. Why is his name Hammond? Or is that the character? Why is his name Hammond?
Oh, after the Overwatch character, Wrecking Ball.
Oh, I see. And does it bring you good luck?
Yes, it brings a lot of good luck.
All right. Well, it's obviously working. Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions? All right. Well, Jinx, last but not least, who do you want to say hi to at home?
Hello to my Discord server. I love you all, and you guys are always out here supporting me. I love you all. Thank you, 13 and Aries. You guys are over here cheering me on. And thank you to my mother. She is always supporting me and being here for me.
Well, big shout out to Mama Jinx. We love having you here. You're a fan favorite. I wish you the best of luck in the grand final. Now get on up to the HyperX Hype Tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our semifinals. We only have 6 more races to go tonight at Saturday Night Speedway. So we will have those 6 races, our finale, after the short commercial break brought to you by the one and only Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to Saturday Night Speedway. We are headed into our grand final. We got an exciting one for you right now. The racers are all lined up in the HyperX Hype Tunnel. Do you have any predictions?
I'm still going with Pidgey. I still feel like Pidgey is going to take it home. Kiro, as you said, he is getting hot currently, so I can definitely see him picking up momentum. But Pidgey's still been having this momentum since the beginning of SNS for today.
I'm excited. It could be an interesting one. Again, I'm going Pidgey and Kiro. They're catching heat. I'm hoping they can carry that momentum on over to the grand final. But again, you got people like Sneaks, you got people like Glitch, and it's also exciting to see the newcomers like Airboom in there. Let's see how they do, how they're going to finish tonight. It's going to all unravel shortly, so I'm excited to see it.
Oh yeah, like the same thing that I always tell every newcomer that's finally getting to grand finals. Grand finals are a whole different ball game. Qualifiers are like, a little bit easy. Second chance, I would say like medium difficulty, and then semis is like hard, and now grand finals is expert difficulty, so this is where everything has to step up.
All right, well, enough of the waiting. Let's get him to the hype tunnel. If you're in the hype tunnel, come on down. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Batter Cookie. Kiro's got that vibe right now. Go Navy's in the zone. Vonnie doing the plyometrics. Aries said, hey, I'm coming after my brother, Blue Tunic. Airboom's making his debut. Pidgey said, hey, I'm in this still. And Glitch, and last but not least, Sneaks with the controller. You see the players walking on down, gaining on stage. Airboom's got a little pep in his step. My man Free Dizzle over here is raising the roof. Glitch is going to his assigned spot. Sneaks is getting locked and loaded. Jinx is going to be right in front of us. We got Batter Cookie on the right of us, as well as Kiro's next to us as well. Who else we got over here? I got Go Navy, last place for life, right next to Vonnie. That's going to be an interesting matchup. We got some excitement here, man.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do. And, like, the main thing as well, Aries is sitting right next to his brother as well.
Whoa. What is Osiris? Whoa, Osiris.
The Dab King.
Whoa.
It's too powerful.
Is Osiris okay? What is going on?
I'm not sure.
He looked like he was having a convulsion. Is everything all right?
Someone check on your man, Osiris.
Oh, man. I think he's all right. He was doing a little thing. He popped his shoulder out. He's trying to get the shoulder back in the socket. That's all right. Just not as it's not the same finesse when Kiro does it, you know. I mean, Kiro's got the 45-degree angle.
He got the
right,
and then you have the seizure down from Osiris.
Osiris looks like the thing in front of a used car lot that just like.
Oh yes, the wacky inflatable.
What's happening right now? Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about next week. Do not forget about next week, Friday Frags 100. Our 100th show for Friday Frags, December 18th. We're very excited about it. I mean, special prizes, people from the past, people current. We'll have a special guest. It's going to be a good time. You do not want to miss it. If you can't make it, tune in online. Tune in online, twitch.tv/LID Sports. It's all there, HyperX ESALV. And if you don't know what those letters are, it's Esports Arena Las Vegas. ESALV. Osiris, you doing all right, buddy? Everything all right? I think he hurt his head. He was dabbing a little bit too hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Especially Friday Frags 100. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to be raising the roof. So, you know, just got to get that little action going on.
There'll be a lot of roof raising here. A lot of roof raising. My hands are tied right here. Nope, not coming up. Coming up. Here. My hands are stuck and they can't come up. Sorry about that.
I mean, honestly, I'm excited for Friday Frags 100, but I'm also excited for SNS whenever it gets to number 100.
Also,
we are
shout
18 away.
Shout out to Volkswagen. These cups are awesome. Throwing the throwback tie-dyes with the OG Volkswagen van. Let's do a roll call, buddy. I'll call him out. You tell me a little something about him. Here we go. First up, the young legend, the child of we've seen him grow up into a phenom, Sneaks.
Sneaks, the 8-time SNS champion, also the youngest SNS champion, usually a little bit calm and collected throughout all of his racing, but the moment that he gets hit out, like, you'll see a little bit of emotions come out.
Also with lovely new haircut.
Oh, yes.
The game hair is rocking and it looks good.
That cut is clean.
If 8 times wasn't impressive enough, the 17-time champ Glitch.
Glitch, Mr. King Boo himself, 17 champion right there. You honestly, again, as he said before, don't get on his bad side. You hit him with a red shell, he will remember it. It may not be in that same qualifier. It will probably happen in grand finals where just knock you out.
The man that ended this nightmare of a hashtag, Justice for Pidgey, it's over. Now he's back for his second title.
He won last week, Mr. Riding My Pidgey right there. No more Justice. We only had the Pidgey shuffle from now on because just how hyped he is. It took him a long way to get to where he is, and he's finally made it. And now can he get that 2P?
Absolutely. The man making his debut, Airboom.
Airboom, the X Factor, the man that will hype everyone up, the man that was hyping people up before War Viking came in. Now it's just Airboom. What can you do in the grand finals?
Blue Tunic, a.k.a. BLT.
BLT also looking for his first grand finals victory right there. This isn't his first time making into the grand finals. This is now his second time. So let's see what he could do, what he has to offer.
A little brotherly love in Aries 02.
So Aries, the younger brother of Vonnie, the player number 2, has no SNS victories Would definitely love to take home one alongside with his brother.
Also, I'll tip my cap because he's wearing real overalls. Those aren't costume overalls. Those are real deal denim. I love to see it. His brother, Vonnie951.
Vonnie, one of the N-word kings that competes at SNS, is him, JDX, and LA Cruiser that usually competes, has 3 SNS titles to his name. Now, it's 2? It's 2? It's 2 SNS titles to his name. Now can you add a 3rd one?
I also love that he took his headphones off to listen to what we're going to say about him. A man who changed his name from Go Navy to Last Place for Life. He said he changed his name because 805 just simply couldn't keep up. So there's no point doing it. He said, I'm changing it to Last Place for Life.
So Last Place for Life, also inching for a victory, has been in 2nd place multiple times, losing only by like 2 points. So now this is his time to shine, especially even though Navy did lose to the Army in the football game. Maybe he could bring some love to the Navy tonight.
Our guy, a fan favorite, Kiro.
Kiro, the fan favorite of the year, the man with one of the best throws in SNS, and again, one of the Pirate Hackers punching bag according to Sir 9.
Batter Cookie.
Batter Cookie, the son of Mr. Scooty, who has been popping off ever since he has recently just came. Now is his time to potentially get a 1st place victory for his first time ever.
Representing for the females in the building and around the world, Jinx.
Jinx, the sister of Karma, the Waluigi player, the Waluigi cosplayer, the Bowsette cosplayer. What can she do? Will she finally be the first female in 2020 to take home SNS?
Last but not least, I would say the man that supports everybody else in this arena, Free Dizzle.
Free Dizzle right there, also inching for that SNS victory. As you said, he supports everyone. He's like Immortal Man. Him and Immortal Man, they show love to everyone, and he's inching for that, but he's still jolly anytime that he competes.
You love to see it, man. And looks like Sneaky Mama is in the chat, so shout out to Sneaky Mama saying, let's go, Sneaks. You hear that, Sneaks? Moms is watching, and she's supporting, so we'll see how tonight ends up. Sir 9 is in the mix as well. Not saying the nicest things in the world. Sir 9's not here, though, so you can't talk smack if you're not here, man. You got to be here to back up that smack talk. If you're at home, take your keyboard and go, kick rocks. All right, here we go. We are getting set up for our final. Talk to everybody at home about how course selection works in our final.
So with grand finals, there's 6 races, and people are allowed to choose their own tracks instead of picking random. So, however, the thing is as well, if they do a repick, which means that if they pick the same track that already happened before, they will get a minus 10-point penalty added to their score. So that could actually hurt them, especially if they're in 1st place and they're beating 2nd by like 5 points. That minus 10, that's going to kill them. But at the same time, we haven't had a penalty yet in grand finals.
That's true. We haven't had one yet, but hey, we could have one tonight. Who knows? There's a first time for everything. What do you see in the roulette right there? Oh, why is your head up? What's happening?
Whoa!
Oh, man!
For race number 1, we are going to Baby Park!
Not bad! Not bad! I'll take it! I'll take it. Let's kick this thing off right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Race number 1, 7 laps of chaos in honor of Warlock, and we're going to Baby Park.
And this is where the mayhem starts, and you will have Sneaks deciding to bag this, and you have Glitch in Last Place for Life also bagging this as well. So this is where he is going to change the side. But Pidgey, he is going to be the one to run this. He doesn't like bagging. He's on that side of, I'd rather run a track instead of bagging it. Free Dizzle currently in 1st place, holding on to a coin. No defensive item, changes it into the item box, and will be getting another coin because he used that too early. He does have Batter Cookie right behind him in 2nd place, using that banana. Now Batter Cookie will be in 1st, getting hit by Vonnie out of 2nd place. Now Free Dizzle is dropped down in 7th, and as you see, Batter Cookie having a shroom right behind his banana. This is actually going to come in very clutch for him.
Batter Cookie right there in 5th place. Got that plantain protection. Got a mushroom in that back pocket as well. Making those clean lines as usual. That pack behind him is nice and tight. Oh, no! Oh, he uses the mushroom dodge on a blue shell. Gets rid of the banana peel in time. Does he? He grabs another green shell for defense. Oh, but he drops back to third. His line was too wide. He's going to the 7th lap. He sees A and B in front of him. He fires off that green shell, hits something else. It looks like, oh no, Kiro! Wow, what is happening?
Oh,
Kiro gets first! Kiro gets first! Kiro gets first! He snipes him at the last second! He sniped! Who did he snipe at the last second?
He took out Sneaks! He took out Sneaks!
He sniped Sneaks at the last. I thought Sneaks had already crossed.
I thought he had it too.
I thought he had crossed. We will take that replay whenever we can. I thought Sneaks crossed the line. Do you have to be, now you might know this, do you have to be completely across the finish line?
It depends. Mario Kart is very wonky. You can either be halfway over the line and it will count, or if you're halfway, it'll be like, nah, you didn't cross the line yet. You're not getting first.
Good old wonky Mario Kart. Man, Kiro, and you know what? I know. Let's look at the replay. Let's see what happened. Right, he fires the green shell.
He fires the red shell that hit Sneaks, and then the green shell was just added for insult to injury.
Let's see it again. Let's see it one more time.
Oh my God, that was a clean play. Kiro took a wide line and was still able to get that first place. So that was amazing right there. And now we are going.
I thought he crossed.
I thought he crossed.
It looked like he crossed.
It looked like it.
But just like the blue shell decides to do its own thing every now and then, sometimes, like you said, it's kind of wonky sometimes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And buddy, Kiro got first. Our prediction, it might happen. We'll see. Here we go. In race number 2, something you love that everyone else here hates, Neo Bowser City.
Neo Bowser City, this is actually one of my favorite tracks to easily run, especially when I play as a baby character like Baby Daisy, because it favors baby characters on this track because of the mini turbos that you can get. As you can see right now, Glitch will be in first place holding on to a green shell. Second place will be last place for life with that red shell. So this is where he has to go and work, but he can't chain it yet, and he has to watch out if Glitch backs that green.
Now, in the 6 or 7 months I've been here, I always see Sneaks completely dominate this track. This is a track that, for some reason, he always just does really, really well on, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him take first place here.
Oh, most definitely. Sneaks has a lot of tracks that can honestly work in his favor, but right now he's actually not even in the top 3 currently.
Well, he's got plenty of time. Here comes a blue shell, though. It looks like it's going to make friends with Blue Tunic up there. Who's up in first place? We're about to find out, because they're going to take that blue shell. It's last place for life, taking the full brunt of the blue shell. Also, a big shout out to production. As you can see, all the racers have their names above them as well as pod numbers, so you can see exactly who's in front of you.
And right now, you will still see Glitch currently in first place, but will be getting ready by Vonnie. Has this mushroom get his speed right back and goes into that single item box and gets the green shell for defense. And Vonnie, having that red shell in second place, is eyeing Glitch right now to take him out. And it looks like a red shell is coming from fourth place to third. Glitch is still in first, but Vonnie has another red shell to work with, whereas last place for life has 2 greens. And he takes out Glitch, and Glitch is now going to be in third. Vonnie will be getting hit by the blue shell, and it hits last place for life. So now Glitch is in first, Pidgey is in second.
Glitch getting the advantage of the blue shell, having a 2-for-1, buy one, get one deal right there. And Glitch jumping across the finish line in first place right there. He's clapping to himself. You don't see that much emotion from Glitch, but he knows that was a well-earned, hard-fought victory.
Oh, most definitely, especially with Glitch getting 5th place last race. He won in that first place. And it looks like it's actually a battle between Kiro and Glitch right now for first and second.
All right. We're in the mix. Kiro is in the mix. He's focused. I'm taking a look at him over there. He's in the zone. He's excited. He's got a lot of positive body language right now, so hopefully he'll be able to carry this through. I'm taking a look at seeing what people are picking. Unfortunately, no one's picking Baby Park. I wish they would. What do you see up on the screens up there?
So we see Sunshine Airport, Tilda Harbor, Yoshi Valley, Big Blue, Dry Desert, Yoshi Circuit, Shy Guy Falls, and DK Jungle.
It looks like we're waiting for someone to suggest a course. Whoever, there we go. And what do they suggest?
They suggested Wario Stadium.
Well, let's see where we go. The randomizer is going. It's ticking through all 12 selections. It slows down. tick, tick, tick. It's going to
Yoshi Valley for race number 3.
Have we been there tonight?
No, we have not actually.
Now talk to me about Yoshi Valley, because I know it has more than one selection, right?
Yeah, so it technically has 4 paths in the beginning. The one on the left, that is honestly the fastest path. You have one that would take you through a cave. That's the second fastest. Then you have one that takes you outside of the bridge. That's the third fastest. And then you have a cannon one, which will pretty much send you right back to route number 1. So you usually use that for bagging.
Why would, yeah, so that's the only reason you would go to that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, last place for life on the business end of that bridge, falling off right there. But he's got plenty of time. Jinx right there doing what she does best in third place, moving up to second, got that banana peel for protection. Kind of, oh no, there's a green shell coming to flirt with her as well. Finally, the green shell goes flying off, and Kiro on the business end of a red shell.
And right now, you will see Vonnie currently in third place. His green shell does get stolen. He's battling against Jinx right now for second place. Jinx will be taking the cut, and now it's a battle between Jinx and Glitch for top 2. And as you see right now, Jinx will have that red shell in second place. Glitch only has a banana for defense, and he gets another banana for defense, so this is actually a good spot. But we still have not seen a blue shell yet, so this is where it's going to get very ugly right here, especially going to lap 2 on this last second to last item box.
Glitch holding on to first place right there, got that banana shell. He's holding, I mean, should he, did I say banana shell? I said
You said banana
yeah,
shell.
Banana shell,
Yeah.
didn't I? Yep, the elf on the shelf is kicking in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! Why would he do that?
Honestly, he was trying to drift into around the banana that was blocking the double, but fortunately it didn't work out. And now you actually did see someone dodge a shot, and they're going to be catching up to Glitch right now, and they might potentially pass. It's actually going to be Blue Tunic currently in first place, and still has 3 items in his Crazy 8 and a green shell for defense.
How did he smuggle a Crazy 8 in the first place?
He dodged a shot with a star. It was still able to keep his momentum.
Wow.
And now he does back all of his items, and now he will only have a banana for protection.
He's got to be careful. He's got free Dizzle on his tail, as well as the one and only Glitch, who remembers all, forgives none. And there comes a red shell saying, hey, I want to come play with you guys. I'm on my way. And in first place, it's Blue Tunic. Will he be able to hold on? One more turn. Comes around that turn. He sees the finish line. Oh, no! Oh, no, it's Glitch! Glitch steals it! Glitch steals it. The 17-time champ, showing why he is the best at what he does.
Honestly, I love the play that Blue Tunic did make. He put the bomb on the bridge in order to potentially take out second and third place. Glitch actually slowed down, so it only took out free Dizzle, and then Sneaks was in a star. So they were still able to take the cut and still be able to pass Blue Tunic.
Now Glitch is going to expand on his first place lead right now. Looks like he's got quite a few points stacking up there. The question is where is Hero lining up in there as well?
I feel like I'm probably wrong. I think Kira's probably still going to be third overall, probably like slightly behind Sneaks. But at the same time, that's only the first half of this grand finals. That was only 3 races. We still have 3 more to go. Anything can happen.
We have 3 more to go. The thing is, though, is Glitch can 100% run away with this entire thing. What we've seen happen over and over again is that second, third, and fourth are constantly going at it, letting the person in first place kind of just coast away and kind of run away with the victory. So we'll see if that's a situation here. Right now, though, Glitch has a 13-point lead as it stands. With 3 more races to go, there's 45 points up for grabs. Is that correct?
Yes. And the thing is, you are absolutely right with saying that Glitch can run away with it, especially when it goes tracks that favors Glitch. And this track actually favors Glitch because this is Yoshi Circuit, and Glitch has been known to bag this and has done phenomenal every single time when he bags this, and still be able to get into first place with it.
Glitch right there doing a little Vin Diesel right there. A couple of donuts just spinning out, having a good time. Said I'm going to grab some better items for myself. I'll meet up with you guys in just a second. Kira right there in second place has that green shell trying to make friends with somebody. Come on, Kira. This is the man that we are behind tonight, as well as this guy right here riding my Pidgey.
And right now it is a battle between Vonnie, Kiro, and Airboom right now, and Pidgey for the top 4 on this race. We do see a bomb from Pidgey, Kiro did it after you. Pidgey gets hit by the blue, and now we have Air Boom in first with 2 shrooms.
Air Boom taking the mushroom shortcut right there. Oh, and right with him is the one and only Kiro.
And now this is where Kiro is going to be in that first place right now. Trying to battle against Air Boom, having this green shell to work with, but Air Boom still has that Sturm in second place.
Kiro has to be careful because he still has one more lap to go. He's got to hold off everybody, especially the baggers right here. Looks like Kiro slowed down, right? No, that was somebody else.
He actually hit Air Boom with the green shell that he had, so Air Boom had to drop down just a couple of spots. But now you have Vonnie trying to catch up to Free Dizzle, and Vonnie dodging the fire, but now has triple shrooms to work with, and this is where Kiro's race to lose right now.
He's got that shortcut right there. He's got a nice little gap going. He's got a lot of work to do, though. Drops that banana peel right in front of that double item box. Again, gets a coin and another banana peel. He's got Vonnie and Free. He's got last place for life as well behind him. He's got to be careful.
Oh, he just messed up on that drift. This actually might penalize him. Vonnie does have 2 shrooms sitting in first place, and he has a red shell. So Kiro might be able to just hold on to a second place, going against last place for life. And there we go. He dodges the back spam. He dodges the back spam from Vonnie. Vonnie with a little smack talk saying, I almost had you.
Wow. You see Vonnie, he said, hey, I threw that red shell behind you. And Kiro said, no. He said the Matumbo. He pulled a little hip wiggle and got by. The question is, where did Glitch finish there?
So Glitch, from what I saw, he actually finished more in the mid-pack. So virtually, surprisingly, the track did not work out for him this week. Which a thing is, people who are fans or even Pidgey, they will say, stop picking Yoshi Circuit every single time we're going against Glitch, because Glitch literally wins that every single time. But he didn't win it this week, so who knows?
This is also what we love. We love when it's not just one person running away with it. Everything gets mixed up. It usually ends up coming down to the last and final race. We're taking a look at the points right there. The gap has been closed with Glitch, but he's definitely still in first place. He definitely has now a single-digit lead. So we will see how that rides out. That top half looking like Pidgey, Sneaks, last place for life, Kiro, Vonnie, and Glitch. Kiro is excited. Why is he excited?
We are going to Music Park. So this is exactly where he wants to be, because this track, it doesn't favor inwards that well. But at the same time, Vonnie has been known to pretty much still do well on tracks that don't favor inwards at all.
What about Glitch?
Glitch, with him being in the mid-pack, it's honestly where what's he going to do, because he could potentially bag this as well, or he's just going to have to potentially run. Especially with the point gap being a 6-point difference between him and Vonnie, he's probably going to have to run this because he knows for a fact he doesn't want to lose that lead to Vonnie. Kiro does get dragged by Pidgey's red, so Kiro will be dropping down into 10th place. And then we have Blue Tunic currently sitting in second, battling with, I'm going to say Sneaks right now, that's in that Bitty Buggy, rolled out King Boo, and Vonnie's still currently in first place at the moment.
Vonnie's in first place, a man who's very used to being in first place, but he's got definitely some work cut out for him. As you can see that mini map, there is a gang of 11 characters right behind him saying, hey, we are on our way and we are here to cause the chaos that Warlike loves so much. Batter Cookie right now in fourth place, trying to make a move there. Oh no, gets hit by a banana peel last second. Sneaks now with the King Boo loadout, and what's the card he's got?
He's using Bitty Buggy. It's the same stats as Mr. Scooty, but it's pretty much, it's a cart. Now the thing is, Vonnie actually messed up, so he threw that green shell forward. The green shell bounced off, and it hit Vonnie right back in the face.
There's nothing worse than a green shell slapping you right in your own face, and it was yours to begin with. But Sneaks is in first place, taking advantage of that mishap, going into the third and final lap.
And now this could be huge for Sneaks, because this could potentially put him back in the battle of the top 3 at the moment. Pidgey is going to be in third place, and Blue Tunic currently has triple reds sitting in that fourth place spot. It's going to be very deadly for Pidgey right now, especially if Blue Tunic decides to throw so.
And you got Sneaks right there in first place, but he has to take the full brunt of the blue shell. And here comes another red shell, but he's got the defense for that. It doesn't end up having to use it. Fires the red shell back. Let's take a look at that gap. Oh, someone's right behind him, though. Who's right behind him?
And that was Vonnie, but Blue Tunic actually took out Vonnie, and I think it's Jinx actually moving up into the pack too. And it looks like Pidgey actually got third from that. So this is honestly, there's a lot of shakeups happening. Kira got fifth from what I saw as well, and Glitch actually only getting ninth. So now this gap between first, second, third, and fourth now is close, with Glitch getting that ninth place.
Kiro got fifth. Glitch got ninth.
Yes.
Prior to going into that, Glitch was in first, Kiro was in third. So that's going to add a little mix up there. But Vonnie, how'd Vonnie do?
I think Vonnie got third or second. So that's just still.
This is a good time.
This
folks.
is madness right now.
This is a good time, but it's also one of the most evenly matched finals we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
The points are nice and mixed up. It's nice and even. We're waiting for two people to select their course right now. Vonnie actually ended up getting sixth in that one.
Ooh.
So this is exciting because it's going to mix everything up. The point differential is going to be nice and close. What I'm just not hoping for is a tie. That's not what I want.
we definitely don't want to.
We've had a couple of those. We might have had them 2 weeks in a row.
We have. And now we will be going into Ice Outpost, and this is a front-running track. So Glitch has to get out of that bottom spot and get into the front in order to maintain his first. If he doesn't, we might see Vonnie, Kiro, or Sneaks taking this home.
So this is our final race, right?
Yes. This would be race number 6.
Race number 6. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final race of the night. Here we go.
And now you will see Pidgey taking the yellow path, trying to avoid all the mayhem that is going to happen on that green path. Being able to not necessarily get his speed. Glitch does get bumped off. So now Glitch will be in TIF, and he is going to bag just a little bit just to get some items.
And you got Batter Cookie right there in third place right now. No, takes the full banana peel. Has to drop back to 8th. That's all right. Plenty of race to go. 2 more laps.
And now this is where Sneaks is going to get the opportunity to start breaking away slowly by slowly. But he does have Pidgey on his tail, Vonnie's on Pidgey's tail, and Kira's on Vonnie's tail.
Sneaks holding on, though, in first place. Got that banana peel for protection. We'll see how this goes as you got Pidgey right behind him saying, hey, I'm seeking redemption. I want my second title. Kiro, though, the man who's trying to make some moves, and we'll see how it ends up for him. He's currently in 4th place. That's a good little pocket to be in, especially in that second lap.
And now it is a battle between Vonnie and Pidgey right now for top 2. Pidgey will get ready out because Vonnie took the outside path, so the red was tracking to Pidgey for taking the inside path. And now it's Pidgey, Sneaks, Vonnie, Air Boom, and Kira right now battling it out for the top 5.
Kiro's got to be careful right now. He's in 4th place. If he does make some moves, this could be his race to win as we go into the 3rd and final lap. Sneaks in first. Vonnie's in first now. Sneaks right behind him.
And right now you will see Vonnie getting ready out. Sneaks will be going into first place. Oh, this is going to be huge right here because this is literally the battle between top 3. Sneaks is going to be able to get this first place right here. And I think that means Sneaks potentially wins or Vonnie wins.
Kiro looks like he didn't do that well. Sneaks looks like he finished in first place. I will say between 1st and 4th place, it was a 3-point differential, and looks like the 8-time champ is about to be a 9-time champ. What are you looking at? Talk to me.
I'm just looking at, oh my God, Pod 7. I think that's Vonnie Pod 7 or that's...
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's just...
We're not going to talk about who won just yet.
No, yeah.
What I will say, though, is going into this race, it was a 1 point separated 1st and 2nd place. 2 points separated 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Let's take a look at these highlights.
And we're going to go right here. Race number 1, Kira with the play of the century on Baby Park. Being able to steal that first place from Sneaks, getting that red and green shell to go off perfectly at the right time, stealing it from Sneaks. Then we go into race number 2. Neil Bowser, Glitch pretty much having that lead for a hot minute, being able to hold on to that. So Glitch won that second race. Then we go into Yoshi Valley. Glitch and Sneaks being able to dodge the bomb that was on the bridge from Blue Tunic. So they were still able to take it. Air Boom making sure he doesn't get hit by that blue shell, but then it was a battle for first place between Vonnie and Kiro. Kiro dodged that red shell back, so very lucky for him. Now the blue shell hitting Sneaks. Then you see that gap closing between him and Vonnie. Then this is where all the mayhem happened because Vonnie was in second during that time and got dropped all the way down to 6th place. Then we go into Ice Outpost for the final race. Vonnie gets ready out at the last minute, giving Sneaks enough momentum to take home this first place victory without having to worry about Vonnie potentially passing him.
And you see somebody is getting a hug right there. Is it because he finished that race in first place? Let's make it official. Let's take a look at these scores right now. And here they come, your final standings, ladies and gentlemen. And you see it right there. In first place by one single point is Sneaks with 62 points. Vonnie with 61. Glitch in third place with 56. Kira dropping all the way to fourth place with 50. Riding My Pidgey with 48. Blue Tunic with 44. Free Dizzle with 40. Last place for life with 39. Batter Cookie 31. Jinx with 22. Air Boom with 21. And Aries rounding it out with 18 points. Your champion of the night by one single point is Sneaks with 62 points.
I'm lost for words right now, just only because literally throughout that whole 6 races, it was a battle between Glitch, Pidgey, Kiro, Vonnie, Sneaks. And just for it to pretty much just keep going back and forth, even though Glitch was constantly in first place for a majority of grand finals, but it came down to those 5th and 6th races, that pretty much just flipped everyone's points and made it to the point where anything could have happened based on the last race alone. And that's exactly what happened.
Hey, at the end of the day, Sneaks took it out. And when you look at the replays and you see kind of like what tinkered here and tinkered there, and then you see the finale, which was only decided by 1 point, and third place was only 5 points. I mean, any one of those little things goes the other way, and it changes the whole thing. And Sneaky Mama was in the chat saying, yes, my son did cross the finish line first in Baby Park, which it looked like he did, but he didn't get the credit for it. But at the end of the day, he did exactly what he needed to do, and he was able to cross the finish line. He was able to get 62 points. Sneaky Mama saying, that's my boy. Watching from home, ladies and gentlemen, your champion of the night is Sneaks.
And that will be championship number 9 for Sneaks now. And again, he's only 11 right now, so he turns 12 actually in a couple of weeks. So I mean, the odds of him getting the next 3 championships before he turns 12, that's very, very high. But at the same time, like, he's on a roll currently.
Absolutely, and I love seeing Sneaky Mama in the chat saying woohoo, saying Sneaks just snuck by, and that's exactly what he did. Holding it down for the 805 family. 805's up there, basking in the glory as well, saying, hey, that's my son. He did it. A very exciting finish.
Exciting finish. Oh my God. I again, like, just that whole grand finals pretty much being a blood fest between everyone in that top 6. It pretty much could have went anyone's way. We thought Glitch was going to run away with it. He didn't run away with it. Then all of a sudden, Kira was in that competition, Vonnie was in that competition, and then Sneaks just said, nope, it's mine again.
I love it. Let's talk to the champ himself. He wants to stand up. Sneaks, you took it down, buddy. How does it feel, man?
It feels amazing, to be honest.
It feels amazing, and your hair looks amazing. Talk to me about your hair. You're doing the hair now? What's going on?
So a couple weeks ago, on Thursday night, I went to the store and we went clothes and shoe shopping, and then we went to the haircut shop, and then there was some gel there, and then I used it the past 2 Saturday nights, and yeah.
Hey,
I
Sneaks,
think it's
get
been
close to the
making
mic.
you more aerodynamic. Make sure you stand nice and close to that mic for me, Sneaks. Now, somebody told me that you took the whole family to breakfast last weekend. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
So, how old are you?
I'm about to turn 12 in January the 6th.
So you're 11 years old, taking the whole family to breakfast with all your winnings from Saturday Night Speedway. Dude, that is awesome. That makes me so happy. Also, talk to me about what's it like having Dad right next to you along the whole way to support you, man.
My heart is racing really fast. I didn't think I'd win because when I got last place, I thought it was over. Because Glitch was like in first by like 15 points, and I just thought it was over. And then on the last race, I won by 1 point, which I'm just lucky for.
Hey, man, you did what you had to do. You did what you could, and it was enough at the end of the day. And this is number 9 for you, right?
Yes, it is.
This number 9 for you. We have that plaque coming for you, so we'll have it to you next week. It's not going to be here this week because of all the holidays and whatnot. But we will definitely have that 9th plaque coming to you. Last but not least, man, who do you want to say thank you to? Who do you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my family, and also shout out to the Bailey family.
All right, buddy. Well, you did it. Congratulations. You're champion. You're 9-time champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Sneaks, a round of applause. Well done, Sneaks. Well done. And looks like you're taking the family to dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you tonight. For Mega J Keezy, my name is Newer J. Do not forget about Friday Frags 100 next week. And we cannot do this without the one and only Findlay Volkswagen down at the Valley Auto Mall. Reliable, honest car shopping. Head on down there. They got you taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you tonight. We'll see you next week on YouTube Live right here at Saturday Night Speedway.
Yeah.
With a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in a cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and a Jay-Z song was on. And the 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 Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Hands up to play my song. I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls not around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. Cause all I see is the love. I guess I never got the